The Ottumwa Bulldogs play here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Now, let's go to the court and join the voice of the Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. Jason Van Arkel reporting from Evans Middle School, the home of the Bulldogs tonight. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer, and Kyle Smith, our radio producer, back at the studios of KBIZ. It's a Thursday night CIML Metro Conference doubleheader as your Bulldogs take on the Rough Riders of Des Moines Roosevelt High School. Kind of odd to have our first meeting against a conference opponent in February, but because of weather in January, that's where we are. These two teams were supposed to meet last month. Instead, they're meeting tonight, and both games are very critical for Ottumwa in terms of postseason positioning. And for the Bulldog girls, this is an incredibly critical game if they want to win the Metro this year. The reason being, Roosevelt is a conference leader. They're 7-0 in Metro play. They haven't been beaten. They are only 9-8 overall. They have struggled to pick up wins outside of Metro play. In fact, their only two wins over non-Metro Conference teams. They beat West Des Moines Valley their second game of the season. That's certainly an impressive win. Their only other win outside of the Metro is over Fort Dodge. Now, they've had some close games, although they were beaten pretty handily by Urbandale, by Southeast Polk, by Dowling, and by Johnston, and by Mason City. They only lost to Ankeny by 3, and their last time out they lost to Ames by 6. The Ottumwa girls 6-1 in the conference, one game back with 3 to play, and 2 of those against Roosevelt. They're coming in on a 3-game winning streak. They rallied from a third-quarter deficit to knock off Des Moines North last Saturday, 65-49. So OHS trying to get win number 12, and more importantly, trying to get into a first-place tie with Roosevelt. And it's pretty simple math for Ottumwa. If the Bulldogs win out, then they'll win the Metro. If they only split with Roosevelt and also get a win over Des Moines East tomorrow night, they go 2-1, they would need Roosevelt to lose again. And Roosevelt's only other conference game outside of their 2 against Ottumwa is against last place Des Moines Lincoln, which is winless. So the Bulldogs know what they have to do if they want to win the Metro. They've got to beat Roosevelt twice and also beat East tomorrow night, but tonight we're only worrying about the Rough Riders. OHS bitten a little bit by the influenza bug this week, so to speak. Kaylee Bix has been sick this week. She returned to school today. She will be playing tonight. She will not start tonight, and we'll see how many minutes she can go. Obviously a spark plug for the Bulldogs on both ends of the floor. Hopefully she can give Ottumwa some quality minutes off the bench tonight. Chloe Schneckloff, I believe, will start in her place. So that's one thing Ottumwa will have to adjust to tonight. All right, let's get to the interview right now. Let's take a 2-minute timeout, and when we return, I'll sit down with Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg, and we'll talk about just what Ottumwa needs to do tonight to pick up a victory and move into a first-place tie in the Metro Conference. That's coming your way next after these 2 minutes worth of commercials on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Bulldogs facing Des Moines Roosevelt at home tonight. Kind of odd to have your first meeting with a conference team not until February, but thanks to January's weather, here we are. Jason Van Arkel, joined now by girls head coach Joe Vandenberg. Coach, you've had a few days off. Take us back to the Friday, Saturday, Lincoln and North, obviously. You got the 2 wins. The North one was hard fought. You pulled it out. Really, what was the difference? I want to go back to that minute-and-a-half mark, third quarter of the North game. You're down 34-33. You outscored them 33-15 the rest of the way. You double your score in the final 9.5 minutes. What turned around?
Well, I just felt like, our girls, they knew that feeling in the locker room at North, and we kept pushing that and challenging that, and it finally clicked. Some shots started falling. We got some confidence going defensively. I think we were just pestering Campbell enough that she got frustrated and started forcing some stuff, and we took advantage of it on the offensive end. We got out and ran a little bit in transition. But yeah, I just felt like the game plan kind of came together there the last second half, and the girls put a lot of confidence in the game.
All right, then after that Saturday game, you get, 5 days off leading up to taking on Roosevelt tonight. You go from 4 games in a week to a period of rest before you play a game that's going to go a long way towards deciding the conference title. I have to imagine that break comes at the perfect time for your team.
Yeah, it was nice. 4 games there. Last week was a stretch. We really had to dictate what we did in practices based on what our games were like. We didn't want to do too much, but yet we didn't want to do too little. And so having, able to take some days off and get our legs back and really get some good scouting prepping for Roosevelt was nice.
All right, let's talk about Roosevelt. We're familiar with them having height. They've had a lot of players over the years that have been 6 foot or taller. They have height on the floor this year, but that's not what's driving them. They've got 3 young guards that are all averaging double figures, and only sophomores and freshmen for the most part. What has made them so good so early in their careers?
Well, they got the transfer from Lincoln, the Cheatham girl, and she was a great player last year. She's played a lot of summer ball and she's put in her time. Amaya Davison was a good player for Roosevelt last year, kind of more of a role player behind Sanaa Smith and Grace Cumming. She's really stepped into that leadership role now, and then they got 2 really good freshmen and Ariana Jackson and Keila Madison. They've played a lot of summer ball, and you can tell it just in their game. They're young on the stat sheet, but they're experienced players, and they want to get out and play fast. They like to run. They like the up-tempo game, and so we're going to have to do our best to, if we want to play fast, make shots, and if not, we're going to have to lock it on the defensive end and slow it down a little bit.
All right, and the stakes coming in because you have the 1 conference loss. They haven't lost yet. You're going to face them twice before the end of the season. Essentially, you've got to win both games to win the conference title. What do your girls have to do well tonight if they want to find a way to win at home?
We got to stop them in transition. We have to make sure that we're not going to give up easy layups or transition threes. You watched their games against Ankeny and Ames recently. They kept in the games because they were able to hit those shots late. I don't think they hit a 3 in the first half against Ames, and they hit 5 in the third quarter. They can get on fire like that, and a lot of those in the third quarter against Ames came in transition. So if we can slow them down in transition and make them play more of a half-court style basketball, I think it's in our advantage.
All right, Ottumwa High head coach Joe Vandenberg here on the pregame show. Coach, best of luck tonight. We've been looking forward to this game for a long time. It's finally here. Hopefully your girls are ready for the challenge, are rested, they're ready to go. Get a big win here at home tonight, and then you've got another game tomorrow night, but we'll worry about that tomorrow.
Yep, for sure. Thanks, Jason.
All right, we'll be back with the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Ottumwa and Des Moines Roosevelt tonight at Evans Middle School. Let's check those starting lineups. First for the visiting Rough Riders, Morgan Schoenberg is their head coach. And the lineup is as follows. In the backcourt, 5'7" sophomore Trinity Cheatham, averaging 10 points a game. 5'7" sophomore Amaya Davison, their leading scorer, at 13.8 points per game. At the 3 spot, 5'5" freshman Kiela Madison, 8.2 points per game. At the 4, 5'9" freshman Ariana Jackson, also 13.8 points per game, so essentially co-leading scorers. And then in the post is 6' senior Charisma Wright. They don't use her a lot offensively, 4.5 points per game. As for your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Coach Joe Vandenberg told me this morning that Kaylee Bix would play but not start, but the starting lineup I've been sent up here to the broadcast table has her in the lineup, the 5'4" senior averaging 10.3 points per game. Joined in the backcourt by 5'8" senior Katie Nelson, 4 points a game. 5'8" senior Casey Nickerson, the leading scorer by average, 12.3 points per game, had a big game against North on Saturday. And up front, 5'9" senior Ali Buchanosbich, 11.1 points per game, and 5'10" senior Grace Buchanosbich, 11.9 points per game. And the Bulldogs are 11-5. They are 6-1 in the Metro. The Rough Riders are 9-8, but 7-0 in Metro Conference play. Roosevelt has navy road jerseys. A little bit of white trim on the sides. White numbers trimmed in silver on the back. White lettering Roosevelt on the front with a white number on the front as well, and some white striping down the sides of the navy shorts. Okay, we were told that Kaylee Bix was starting, and now as I look down at the starting 5, Chloe Schneckloth is getting the start tonight. Schneckloth, the 5'8" junior for Ottumwa, averaging 4.3 points per game. Bulldogs in the home whites, red trim on the collar, red lettering Bulldogs across the front, red numbers trimmed in silver front and back, and red and silver vertical striping down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Crowd still filing in here at Evans Middle School. A lot of the Bulldog boys players are in the dog pound to cheer on the girls, at least for the first half, before they go get ready for their game. Had a very entertaining sophomore boys game on this court before we came on the air, and the Ottumwa boys sophomore team was down to Roosevelt by 11 in the second half, came roaring back, got the lead late, but couldn't hang on to it and lost by a point, 45-44. A would-be game-winning three-pointer out of the hand of Mason Young was online but short in the final seconds. But a great comeback effort by the Bulldog sophomores tonight. Hopefully the Bulldog varsity teams won't need a comeback. They can just get a lead, hang on to it, put the Rough Riders away, and pick up 2 more big Metro Conference wins. Last week was a really good week for Ottumwa hoops. The boys went 4-0. The girls went 3-1. Girls shook off that tough loss a week ago Monday against Washington to win 3 in a row. The Ottumwa boys are coming into tonight with a 6-game win streak. All right, we're ready for the national anthem. The Ottumwa High JROTC Color Guard will present the colors at midcourt. They'll play the national anthem. Then we'll be back for the opening tip in 2 minutes. Bulldog basketball comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, and on the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Evans Middle School tonight. Annie Argo, our on-site video producer. Kyle Smith producing the radio broadcast back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa and Des Moines Roosevelt. A very important girls-boys Metro Conference doubleheader tonight. Our officials for both games tonight, Brian Hazelton, Robert Myers, and Shannon Werder, will blow the whistles. Katie Nelson, Chloe Schneckloth, Casey Nickerson, Allie Buchanosbish, Grace Buchanosbish, the five on the floor to begin for Ottumwa. Kaylee Bix will play, but is coming off the bench tonight. She had been out sick the first 3 days this week, only returned to school today. Trinity Cheatham, Ariana Jackson, Kiela Madison, Charisma Wright, Amaya Davison, the five for Roosevelt. It'll be actually Ariana Jackson, the freshman, to jump it up against Grace Buchanosbish. Roosevelt controls the tip. They move left to right in the opening half. Cheatham, the point guard. Throw it left side for Jackson. Back up top for Madison. Right side to Cheatham. Back up top into the hands of Davison. Ottumwa comes out man-to-man to start. Davison picked up her dribble. Goes high on the right side to Cheatham. Brings it back up top. Left side Jackson. Jackson dribbling. Guarded by Buchanosbish between the circles. A handoff to Cheatham. Roosevelt being patient on its opening possession. Nelson waiting Cheatham. They go high post for Jackson. A hand back to Cheatham. Now throw it up top. Bobble, loose ball picked up though by Davison. Davison crosses over, cut off at the free throw line, kick it down to the baseline for Wright. Wright, the post player, 6-footer, trying to back down on Chloe. Turnaround jumper, missed it, and Schneckloth with the rebound. Good job by the Bulldogs opening defensive possession. Chloe into the front court. Top of the key, hand off to Grace. Buchanosbish to the right side. Hand off to Nickerson. Roosevelt man-to-man. Nickerson driving in. Tough shot off the glass, no good. A lot of contact, no foul. Rebound in the hands of Roosevelt. They're going to run on every miss. To the wing. That's Madison up top for Davison. Drives the lane, put it up high off the glass, too strong. Rebound ripped away by Katie Nelson. Dogs back the other way. Long pass into the front court. Ali Buchanosbish lay it up. Good. Katie Nelson with the pass, Allie with the finish. Bulldogs strike first, 2-0. Ottumwa with the 2-2-1 zone pressure. In the backcourt, Cheatham. Into the front court, right side for Davison. To the wing on the dribble. Now back up top. Cheatham down the lane. Floater off the rim, no. Rebound tipped and controlled by Grace. Up ahead to Nelson. Katie into the front court. Goes left side, handoff to Alley. Alley on the wing. Down towards Nickerson. Casey. Lob it off the hands of Bukanajvis. It's off the foot of a Roosevelt defender, and Alley picks it up, gets it to Grace on the wing. Throw it up top for Nelson. To the left corner, Schneckloff. Chloe will launch the three. Off the rim, no. And the rebound underneath to Trinity Cheatham. Cheatham racing into the front court. Throw it left side for Jackson. Jackson slows it down, gets it to Davison on the wing. Davison. Well, that was a carry. Got away with it. Went up top with it to Cheatham. As Roosevelt resets to kind of clear it out for Cheatham a bit. Goes to the right side. Now back around to pick. Bulldog switch. Lob underneath on the pick and roll to right. Double team her. Kick it out in the corner. Davison thought about a three. Crossover dribble down the lane. Lay it up. No. Rebound to right. Turnaround in the lane. Good. Charisma Wright ties the game at 2. 5:25 first quarter. Nickerson into the front court. Hesitation dribble. Goes right side around to pick. Falls down. A whistle. How is that a travel? Nickerson was dribbling. She fell down, lost the basketball. How is that a travel? She never was holding the ball. That's not a travel. If you fall down holding the ball, it's a travel. She fell down and lost the ball. Ball goes left side to Madison. Trying to drive in on Grace, kick it to the corner. Three on the way, no good. Long rebound out to Madison. Got it back to Davison after the miss by Jackson. Now they go back to Jackson left wing, down to the corner Madison. Kind of presidential names in here. Back to the corner Jackson. Up top Davison. Crossover dribble, handoff to Jackson. Driving in, lost the dribble. Picked up by Katie Nelson. Nickerson, long pass in the front court for Alley. Driving right around the defender. Got in, laid it up and good. A lot of contact, no foul there. Alley's got all 4 Bulldog points. Long pass into the front court. Ball is bobbled but picked up by Davison. Handoff to Madison on the right wing. And a reach-in foul is called on Allie Bukanajvis as she tried to poke the ball away. First foul on Alley, first foul of the game on either team. Substitution for the Rough Riders. They'll bring in Maya Williams, a 5'10" junior, to replace Charisma Wright. Williams off the bench, a little less height, but a little more strength perhaps. As Trinity Cheatham has it between the circles, Ottumwa's gone 2-3 zone. Ball goes right side for Madison. Up top to Davison. Amaya Davison, crossover dribble. Chloe stays in front of her. Cheatham comes back to collect it at the volleyball line. Into the high post, Williams driving down the lane, put it up off the glass, no, but a foul is called on Grace Bukanajvis, and Maya Williams will shoot 2. First one on Grace, team foul number 2. Maya Williams is a 67% free throw shooter, only averages 3.8 points per game, missed the first. Still 4-2 Ottumwa, 4:02 first quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Second free throw, got that one, and Ottumwa's lead is 1 at 4-3. Nelson into the front court, long pass to the left wing for Nickerson. She'll launch the 3 in transition, in and out, no good. Rebound on the floor to Madison. The freshman across the timeline to the right corner, Jackson, baseline drive. They will call that a travel. Sub for Roosevelt, Zaire Ewing, a 5'6" sophomore, checks in, averaging 2.6 points per game. Ottumwa will bring in Kaylee Bix, the 5'4" senior, to replace Schneckloff. Now Ottumwa has what it would consider its normal starting lineup on the floor. Again, if you missed it earlier, Bix has been ill this week, returned to school today. And we'll see how many minutes she can go, how much energy she has. Driving left, down the lane, outside the lane, bounce it to Nickerson. Throw it right side for Nelson. Handoff on the wing to Alley. Shot fake, driving, baseline, got to the rim, lay it up good. Allie Bukanajvis, all 6 of Ottumwa's points. 3.5 to go first quarter, Dogs up 6-3 against the press. Oh, Jackson got away with a travel there, shuffled the feet, throw it right side to Cheatham. Back up top, Jackson. Throws it in the paint, ball knocked away, stolen by Grace, got it to Bix. Bix had it knocked out of her hands. Nickerson dives on the floor, pushes it over to Bix, and the Bulldogs secure possession. Kaylee into the front court. Dribbles right side, one to the back door to Alley. It wasn't there. Now skip it left wing to Nelson. Katie launches a 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound pulled in by Ewing. Here come the Rough Riders. Ottumwa leading 6-3. Long pass underneath to Williams. Turnaround layup good. Roosevelt wants to get out in transition. That's the first time they've done it tonight. Ottumwa's lead down to 6-5. Nelson, handoff to Nickerson. Casey Lob it to the right corner for Nelson. Katie looks for a cutter. Bukanazvis trying to post up. They get it instead up top to Grace. And she'll dribble left, now back right, down the lane, runner, a lot of contact. She got knocked down, no call. And Roosevelt with the ball, long pass up at Jackson, finds Williams underneath, layup good. Maya Williams has 5 points, and Roosevelt leads 7-6. To the right side, Nelson. Lob it back door for Grace, underneath, lay it up. No, my goodness, they're letting them play. How can you tell me that wasn't a foul? Now Davison dribbles out to the wing, bounces underneath the Cheatham off the glass, and good. And Roosevelt leads 9-6. They're on a 6-0 run. Long pass front court, Grace Bukanazvis left wing. Wanted to drive baseline, was cut off. Lob it back out to Bix. Bix, a step back three to tie the game. Count it! Kaylee Bix with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Game tied at 9, minute 43 to go first quarter. Jackson, front court, left side to Ewing. Throw it back up top to Cheatham. Right side to Davison. Wanted to drive, was cut off. Bulldogs in his zone. Roosevelt will reset with Cheatham at the volleyball line, right between the circles. Throw it left side for Ewing. Back up top, Cheatham. Into the high post for Williams. Dribbles down the lane, put it up off the glass, and that's good. Ottumwa having trouble containing Maya Williams. She only averages 3.8 points a game. She's got 7 right now. And Ottumwa's down 11-9. Bix cut off. Loose ball. Cheatham has it. Back the other way. All the way down. Oh, that's a travel. Yep, there's a call. She tried to jump stop and bunny hopped. Kiela Madison back in for Roosevelt. 1:06 to go first quarter. Ottumwa gets it back trailing 11-9. Katie Nelson will bring it across the timeline as we go under 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Gets it left side for Bix. Bix holding it, lob it in the lane. Catching traffic by Bukanazvis. Gets it out to Nelson on the wing, now in the corner to Alley. Alley will take the three. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Jackson. Jackson up ahead left side to Cheatham. Cheatham trying to drive in. Jump stop off the glass and good. Boy, Roosevelt's getting out in transition, and that's not what Ottumwa wants to see. Bulldogs down 13-9. Bix into the front court. Ottumwa could hold for one here. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Bix kicks it up top to Grace. Dribbles right, hand off to Alley. Alley to the free throw line, now back to the right. Lob it back door. Tough catch by Grace in the lane. Turn around off the glass, no. And the rebound to Roosevelt with 16 seconds to go. Cheatham, long pass to the right corner. Shot fake by Madison, out to the wing. Now she takes the three, missed it. Rebound underneath to Williams. Turnaround whistle. Counted, and the foul with 7.2 to go in the quarter. My goodness. Charisma Wright might not get back in this game if Maya Williams keeps playing like this. The foul is on Kaylee Bix. They have not called a foul on Roosevelt in this quarter, and Ottumwa's been knocked down 3 or 4 times. That's a problem. Williams' free throw is good. Roosevelt has 16 points. Williams has 10 of them, and Charisma Wright does come back in to replace Williams for the final 7.2 of the quarter. Ottumwa down 7. Got to go. Nelson not really hurrying. 4 seconds. Now she goes left side for Bix. 3 on the way. Good if it goes. Off the rim, no. Bulldogs down 16-9. We're back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Started the second quarter. The Bulldogs have the ball, but they trail Des Moines Roosevelt 16-9. Tough inbounds pass, catch by Grace Buchanosbish. Back to Katie Nelson. Throw it back up top to Grace. Roosevelt playing really tight man-to-man right now. And off to Bix between the circles. Takes it right side. Spins back, hand off to Chloe Schneckloth, who's come back in to the wing for Buchanosbish. Baseline drive, jump pass out to Nelson in the corner. Got it to Allie on the wing. Allie drives in, jump pass right wing to Bix. Shot fake, back to Allie. Kick it to the corner, Schneckloth. She'll try a three, left it short. Rebound on the floor to Ewing for Des Moines Roosevelt. Into the front court are the Rough Riders. Right wing Ewing, down to the corner for Madison. Back up top for Amaya Davison. Davison picked up her dribble, throw it right side for Madison. Drives left, kicks it on the wing to Cheatham. A handoff over there back to Davison. Now up top to Ewing again. Playing four guards. Charisma Wright's underneath, but they're not really looking inside. Right side Davison trying to drive, cut off, pivots, bounce it left side to Ewing. Fed it to Cheatham, driving down the lane, put it off the rim, no good. Rebound, Allie fighting for it. And they say it's off of Ottumwa, out of bounds. Are they going to call a foul on Roosevelt at all in this first half? Casey Nickerson back in. Ottumwa zoning on the inbounds. They go left side to Madison. Up top Cheatham, right side Davison. Back up top to Madison. Drives in the lane, got all the way to the rim, high up the glass and good. Kiela Madison makes it 18-9 Roosevelt. Dogs down 9. Nickerson top of the key, throws it left side to Bix. Skip it right side, Schneckloth. Chloe lob it underneath to a cutting Buchanosbish. Kicks it back out to Nickerson, a left wing three. In, out, no good. Rebound tapped out, rolling to the corner and run down by Roosevelt. Maya Davison between the circles. Throw it left side, Madison. Tried to drive baseline, cut off nicely by Bix. Brings it back out. Right side to Ewing. Left side Cheatham to the wing now for Madison. Crossover dribble, baseline, got in, lay it up. No. And the rebound, Schneckloth got it in front of Charisma Wright. Nickerson into the front court, left side to Grace. Shot fake, dribbles free throw line, kick it back to Nickerson. She'll try the three. Off the rim, no. Boy, Nickerson 0 for 3 from range. He's had a couple of good looks. Cheatham into the front court, left side, bobble and a catch, and a three on the way by Davison. In and out, no good. Rebound to Schneckloth. It's almost still down 18-9, 5:39 second quarter. Into the front court, Nickerson got behind the defense, but rushed it off the glass, no good, and Roosevelt another rebound they want to run. Cheatham down the lane, lay it up, no, but right the rebound, put it up in the crowd, missed it, but got fouled. Charisma Wright will shoot two. They still haven't called a foul on Roosevelt. Bix just got her second foul. Team foul number 4 on Ottumwa. And I think Coach Vandenberg is saying something now to the official. He says there's 5:25 here in the second quarter. You still haven't whistled one on them. That was not a shooting foul, they say. So Ewing's inbounding from the baseline. A lob for Wright, tipped out of her hands, and Bix has a loose ball. Bulldogs back the other way. Kaylee into the front court. To the corner, Schneckloth wide open, shot fake, and there's finally a foul as Wright bumped her along the baseline. Charisma Wright gets her first, and Roosevelt gets its first, the 5:16 mark of the second quarter. Katie Nelson back in for Ottumwa, Maya Williams back in for Roosevelt. Ottumwa down 18-9, inbound knocked away from Grace out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. We've been one basket in this second quarter. Belongs to Roosevelt. Schneckloth right side, hand off to Nelson. Nelson up top. Goes back to the right, gets it to Allie. Allie hands it to Grace. She dribbles right, gets it to Nelson on the wing. Katie lost it. Loose ball, rescued by Grace. Still fighting for it, got it to Allie. Jab step, goes around and pick to the right to Nelson in the corner, brings it back to the wing, up top to Grace. Shot fake, trying to drive on Ewing, try to split defenders. Got it off the glass and good in a crowd. Grace Buchanosbish, her first bucket, high degree of difficulty. Ottumwa back within 7. They had a trap in the corner up top. Ewing rescues it, goes right wing. Jackson a three, missed it, and Nickerson the rebound. See if Ottumwa can cut this deficit further. Nelson Gets a pass into the front court right side. Hands off to Schneckloff. To Nickerson. Open three. Count it! Casey Nickerson with a three-pointer. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs back within 4, 18-14. Davison races into the front court around defenders. All the way down to the baseline. Throw it up top for Madison. Right side to Ewing. Into the corner, Jackson. Jackson a baseline drive. Threw it up off the bottom of the backboard. No good. Somehow got her own rebound back and laid it up and in. Ariana Jackson's first bucket makes it 20-14 Roosevelt. Now Schneckloff in the front court. Goes to the right side. Kick it on the wing, Nickerson. Takes another three. In and out, no good. Rebound underneath to Jackson. Roosevelt into the front court. Jackson right side. Knocked away. Alley with the steal. Gets it to Grace. 2 on 3 here. Don't really have numbers. Kick it back to Nickerson, though. Casey drives in, puts up a runner off the glass and good. Nickerson with her second bucket. 20-16. Dogs within 4 again. Up the right side. Madison slips. Loose ball. Diving for it. We got a tie up, and the arrow favors Roosevelt with 3:17 to go until halftime. Bulldog basketball brought to you by 1015 Transit, where every ride is open to the public every day. Go to the 1015 Transit website for more information. Trinity Cheatham back in for Des Moines Roosevelt. And a timeout at Ottumwa here. 3:17 to go in the half. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimweyer, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. 3:17, second quarter and counting. Ottumwa trailing Des Moines Roosevelt 20-16. Rough Riders with the ball. Bulldogs in a zone. Up top, Trinity Cheatham. Into the high post for Williams. A shot fake, dribbles in. Bounce it back out to Cheatham. Launches a three. Got it. Trinity Cheatham now has 7 points, and Roosevelt's up 7, 23-16. Nelson, handoff to Nickerson right side. Launches a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound underneath to Jackson. Nickerson got knocked down, no call. Driving in, laying it in is Davison. Well, these officials have only called one foul on Roosevelt, and Ottumwa's been knocked down multiple times. Top of the key three by Book and Nosbush, no good. Rebound tapped out, Cheatham has it. Roosevelt back the other way. Ottumwa's really settling for threes pretty quickly here. As driving in, feeding it across to Williams. Laid it up off the bottom of the backboard, no good. Rebound to Nickerson, knocked out of her hands. Picked up by Madison. To the wing, Davison. Ottumwa has not been really secure with the ball either. Driving in and missing the floater is Davison. The rebound, though, to Jackson. She puts it in. And Roosevelt's up 9, 27-16. Long pass into the front court for Grace. Trying to drive baseline, cut off, brings it back out, gets it to Nickerson on the wing. Casey behind the back dribble, hand off back to Grace. Grace right side, kick it back to Nickerson. It's got Williams on her, throws it underneath for Alley. Turnaround off the glass, no. Rebound batted by Grace, but run down by Cheatham. Ottumwa just not winning any of the races to the ball right now. Right side, a three in transition for Jackson is no good. Long rebound on the floor, diving for it. Williams has it. Schneckloff ties her up. The arrow favors Ottumwa. Minute 29 to go in the half. Kaylee Bix coming back in for Ottumwa, playing with 2 fouls. Charisma right back in for Roosevelt. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Gullet Fence in Ottumwa. For all your quality fencing needs, when you think fence, think Gullet Fence. And has somebody called a timeout? I guess Roosevelt called a timeout. We'll take 30 seconds and return, figure it out on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
You're watching Bulldogs basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where their goal is to make your smile last a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. And by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. Under a minute and a half to go in the first half. Ottumwa down 11, 27-16. Des Moines Roosevelt on a 7-0 run. Grace Buchanosvic hands off to Kaylee Bix up top. Kaylee to the left side now, spins back down the lane, beat two defenders, laid up. Oh, missed the layup. My goodness. Racing the other way is Davison down the lane. Cut off, kick it to Cheatham. She comes down, floater in the lane, good. 29-16, a 9-0 run for Roosevelt. Nelson to the right side, hand off to Alley. Alley backing down, kick it back out to Katie. Three on the way, too strong, rebound to Cheatham. Nothing going right for Ottumwa right now. Roosevelt on the run again. To the left side out, Cheatham nearly lost it. Throw it back out to Davison. On the wing to Madison. Dribbles up top, throw it right side back to Cheatham, down to the corner for Jackson. Tries a three, too strong, an air ball, rebound to Bix. 35 seconds left. Bix into the front court. Up top, kicks it to Alley. Alley penetrates, runner off the glass, no, and finally a foul on a shot is called by these officials. Alley Buchanosvic will shoot two. Amaya Davison gets the foul, that's her first. That's only the second one they've called on Roosevelt. They've only called four on Ottumwa, but Ottumwa has been knocked down on 3 or 4 shots with no call in this first half. First free throw by Alley is good. She came in at 55%. She's got 7 in the game, 29-17. And Roosevelt has brought in a player wearing 33, and I don't have a 33 on my roster. Second free throw good. Now a whistle stops play. I'm not sure the score is right on the scoreboard. I think they gave the free throw to the wrong team. It should be 29-18, not 30-17. Roosevelt has it, 15 seconds to go. Left side is Davison. Right side now in the corner. Cheatham got to look at a three and hit it. Should be 32-18. 3 seconds. Nelson right side to Bix. Crossover, got to get the shot up. She does. No good. I believe it's 32-18. That's what the scoreboard now says. So, and assistant coach Luke Gomack coming over to tell Craig, hey, get the score right. All right, halftime. We'll take 3 minutes and get to the halftime totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrito Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you tonight by Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa, by the Train Depot. Good quality gourmet food selections. By Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure patients achieve the best results. And by Jana Brumbaugh at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana is one of the top producing realtors in the area, so call today and you'll see why she's highly recommended. A lot of work to do for the Ottumwa girls at halftime. They trailed Des Moines Roosevelt 32-18 in a game where the Bulldogs need to win to still have a chance to win the CIML Metro Conference. Ali Buchanan-Osbish has 8 points. 6 of those came in the first quarter. The Bulldogs had an early 6-3 lead, and then Roosevelt went on a couple of big runs. Casey Nickerson has 5, Kaylee Bix has 3, and Grace Buchanan-Osbish has 2. For Des Moines Roosevelt, Trinity Cheatham has 12 points unofficially. Maya Williams, 10 points off the bench. Ottumwa could not contain her in the first quarter. 4 points for Ariana Jackson, 2 points for Kiela Madison, 2 for Charisma Wright, and 2 for Amaya Davison. Free throws, not a lot to speak of. Roosevelt was 2 of 4. Ottumwa was 2 of 2. I don't want to harp on it too much, but they did not call a foul on Roosevelt until there was 5 minutes and change left in the second quarter. And Ottumwa had multiple instances where a player was knocked down on a shot and no call was made, including a three-point attempt by Casey Nickerson where she ended up on the deck after the challenge, and it was just play on. The Bulldogs can't do anything about that. What they're going to have to do in this second half, they cannot let Roosevelt get out in transition. Roosevelt hasn't been that good in the half-court offense, but when Ottumwa's missed, Roosevelt has run, and they have beaten the Bulldogs down the floor more than once. Ottumwa's got to do a better job defensively getting back. And then on offense, Ottumwa got behind, and they started pressing a little bit, and they started settling for three-pointers after maybe just one pass. And really, that's not the Ottumwa offense. The three-pointers have to come off of ball movement, off of getting kids wide open. You know, the ball goes inside and kicks out. The ball reverses direction. That's when you get either good looks at threes or good looks at twos. It's kind of hard to penetrate on this Roosevelt defense, but Ottumwa's got to get inside and either get to the rim and finish. There's been a few times they haven't finished, or get inside, kick it out, and that's when you get the look at the higher percentage three. So Ottumwa's got to be a little bit more patient on offense, and they got to make sure they get back on defense if they want to get back in this game. They trailed 32-18 at the half. We'll take one more 3-minute timeout, come back and get you ready for the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, get out the way.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Ottumwa High basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Your Bulldog girls trying to get into a first-place tie with Des Moines Roosevelt, but they have work to do, trailing the Rough Riders 32-18. OHS will have the Book and Nosbush twins, Katie Nelson, Casey Nickerson, and Kaylee Bix on the floor to start the second half. Bix apparently telling Coach Vandenberg she feels good enough to hang in there despite having been sick most of this week. Roosevelt has Trinity Cheatham, Ariana Jackson, Kiela Madison, Charisma Wright, and Amaya Davison on the floor. It will be Roosevelt ball. They move right to left in the second half. And we're underway, inbound to Cheatham. Cheatham over to the left side, lob it backdoor for nobody in particular, throws it out of bounds. I think they wanted Jackson on the backdoor cut. Cheatham threw the pass, and Jackson was being heavily denied. I'm not sure she was really trying to get there either. They looked at each other like it was a miscommunication, but Ottumwa will take it. Let's see if Bulldogs can take advantage. Katie Nelson, left side to Kaylee Bix. Roosevelt still in that man-to-man. Bix dribbles left side, spins down the lane, and lost it out of bounds. I guess, did Allie touch that ball before it went out? Because it was knocked out of Bix's hands by the double team. Okay. This has not been the best officiated night. Jackson driving in, splitting defenders, left-handed layup good. Ottumwa's in a zone and still giving that up. 6 points for Ariana Jackson. Ottumwa down 34-18. Bulldogs got to step it up defensively or they're never going to get back in this game. Right side handoff to Nelson. She'll try a three. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound out to Madison. Long pass up ahead. Cheatham got behind the defense, laid it up and in. 36-18, and this is a real danger time for Ottumwa. Down 18. Nelson right side to the corner for Grace. Grace, a jab step. Dribbles left. Now trying to spin. Throws it out to Alley left side. Alley dribbling left, jump pass to the corner, Nelson to the wing, Nickerson. Underneath, knocked away, and a reach-around foul is called on Ariana Jackson, her first. 6:43 to go, third quarter. Tom will try to get it inside to Buchanosvic. Now Nelson will inbound from the baseline, a lob to the elbow for Grace. Hands it back to Alley. Shot fake, goes back up top. Still has a dribble, takes it right, kicks it to Bix. Bix down the lane, little floater off the rim, no, rebound to right. Cheatham into the front court. Throw it left side, Madison left wide open for a three, hit it. Kayla Madison has 5 points, it's 39-18, and Coach Vandenberg screaming for a timeout. We'll take 30 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You look at the bad of yourself, you should be battling somebody else on these long days.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, now with new set hours to better serve you. Check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. And by Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash, quality oil changes and a touch-free car wash. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash on the corner of Vine and Madison in Ottumwa. 6:19 to go, third quarter. Bulldogs, if they come back and win this one, we'll talk about it for a long time. They're right now down 21 points, 39-18. Alley up top. Goes left side for Grace, kicks it back out to Alley. Dribbles in, kick it on the wing, Nickerson. She'll try a three. Off the rim, no. Rebound loose on the floor. Bulldogs diving for it. And we'll get the held ball, and the arrow does favor Ottumwa. Katie Nelson keeping it alive for OHS. Katie will inbound from the far side. Nelson looking, goes in the corner for Grace. Brings it back out left wing, handed off to Bix. Bix picked up her dribble, and her pass knocked away, stolen by Davison. Nickerson trying to catch up. Davison races down, lay it up and in. Davison averages nearly 14 a game. She's only got 4, but it's 41-18 Roosevelt. Hand off to Grace. Spins down the lane, had it pocket pick from the side. Jackson, long pass up ahead to Madison. Roosevelt just running at will. Layup good. 43-18. Bulldogs back the other way. Nickerson, hesitation dribble, kick it on the wing to Nelson. Nearly traveled, but got it to Grace. Grace on the right wing. Dribbles in, puts up a runner and drew a foul. Are they going to let her go to the line here? The foul is on Charisma Wright. It is not a shooting foul. Her second, team foul number 2 of the half. Nelson to throw the inbounds from the baseline. Got it underneath the alley, put it up over the rim. Went to the other side, got her on rebound, and the putback is good. That's Grace, Grace Buchanosvic with her second bucket, 43-20. First time Ottumwa scored in the half. Took them nearly 3 minutes. They only had 2 points in the final 3.5 of the second quarter. It's been a long drought. Left side is Madison, or pardon me, that is Davison. Back to Madison, out of the corner, Jackson right side. Back out to Madison up high at the volleyball line on the right. Back to the wing for Cheatham. Cheatham up top for Davison. Bulldogs in a zone. They go to the corner for Jackson. Brings it out to the wing on the left. Right side to Madison. Madison penetrates, kick it to the corner. Cheatham a 3 on the way. Got it. Trinity Cheatham has 17 points, and Roosevelt leads 46-20. Nickerson thought about the 3. Now a jab step. Now throws it to Bix left side. Bix trying to back down, got in the lane, right-handed scoop shot, no good. And the rebound to Jackson. Ariana Jackson up ahead to Madison, fed it across the lane to Cheatham, who laid it in. Boy, I don't know if anybody's tracking transition points, but Roosevelt has a ton of them. Ottumwa has not had a game go this poorly. Has a nice lob underneath to Grace and a lay-in. Good pass by Bix. Book and Osbus to the finish. 48-22, and Roosevelt nearly threw the inbounds pass away. Cheatham rescues it, brings it into the front court. Throw left side for Davison. Davison into the lane, kick it out to Wright. Wright back out on the wing. Madison another three, good. 8 points in the quarter, 10 in the game for Kiela Madison, 51-22. I was going to say Bulldogs haven't had a game go this poorly since we were at Waukee back in December. Over to the right side, Bix hands off to Nelson. Nelson curls down the lane, back to Bix in the corner. Got an open look at the three. Count it. Kaylee Bix with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa, 51-25. A whistle and a carry is called on Davison. Ottumwa gets it back. Maya Williams returning for the Rough Riders. 3:06 to go in the third. Roosevelt's already scored 19 points, I think, in this third quarter. Right side, Chloe Schneckloth, who's come in, down to the block for Grace, kicks it out to Allie, bobbles but recovers. She'll try the three, left it short, and the rebound out of bounds. Back to Roosevelt, 2:51 to go. Someone needed to lock down defensively in this quarter. Instead, they've been outscored 19-7 in just over 6 minutes of game time. Cheatham right side to Madison. Back to Cheatham up top. Left side Davison. Davison gets it back up top to Cheatham. Into the high post Williams. Pivots. Back to Cheatham. Left side Davison. Trying to drive and a bump foul called on Chloe Schneckloth. Her first. Team foul number 1 of the half on Ottumwa. Ann Guest is checking in for the first time. The 5'11" junior. Replacing Grace Book-Nosbish. Roosevelt inbounds into Williams on the wing. Throws it up top for Madison. Right side Davison. Underneath to Williams, trying to drive on Guest. Fed it to the cutting Davison, who lays it in. And Guest good defense, but the perimeter defense fell asleep, and Davison cut in, took the pass, and laid it in. 53-25. Guest kicks it back out up top to Schneckloth. Chloe right side. Poked out of her hands and out of bounds into the Ottumwa bench. 2:07 to go in the third. Assuming Roosevelt hangs on to this lead, they'll clinch a tie for the CIML Metro Conference title with 2 games to play. Schneckloth, guarded by Madison, gets it up top to Nelson. Nelson to the right side around to pick. Spins in the lane, kick it out to Guest. Ann drives in the lane, little runner, drew the foul, and Ann hits the deck. 2 of the Roosevelt players help her up. Good sportsmanship. Ann will shoot 2. That foul on Maya Williams, her first. Guest at the line, 69% on the season. The first one for the junior, too strong. Grace Book-Nosbish and Kaylee Bix in for Ottumwa. Allie Book-Nosbish and Casey Nickerson will sit. One more free throw for Ann Guest. Puts it up and knocks it down. Her first point of the night. 53-26. Roosevelt walking it into the front court. Cheatham goes left side for Zaire Ewing, who's checked back in. They go right side for Davison. Down to the corner, Jackson drives underneath the hoop. Reverse layup, missed it. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Roosevelt. Ewing will trigger the inbounds pass. Standing on the A, and Ottumwa bounced underneath the Cheatham, but she missed the shot. Bulldogs double teamed her. She caught it. Rebound to Nelson. Katie the other way into the front court, right side Schneckloth. Thought about the three. Gets it to Allie, who brings it back out to the right wing. Pardon me, that's Grace. Grace in the lane, knocked out of her hands, and Roosevelt had it stolen and lost it out of bounds. Bulldogs catch a bit of a break there. 1:17 to go in the third. Ottumwa down big, 53-26. Inbound to Schneckloth, left corner. Chloe down to the block for Guest. Backing down, turn around, missed it, but got fouled by Ewing, and Ann Guest will shoot 2 more. and being aggressive inside, getting her chance to play here in the third quarter. First foul on Zaire Ewing, team foul number 4 on Roosevelt. Guest 1 for 2 at the line tonight. First one is on the way and good. 53-27, regardless of how the final quarter plus a minute 10 goes here, Ottumwa's going to have to regroup quickly. They play Des Moines East tomorrow night. East, they beat them on the road 41-30, but that was a very physical game. Second free throw too strong, and the rebound to Cheatham. Long pass into the front court. Up ahead to Davison, who's kind of cherry picking. The layup, though, no good. She got her on rebound. The putback, an air ball. Rebound batted out of bounds. And they say it's off Ottumwa again. I mean, Davison jumped over everybody and batted it out of bounds. How is that not a Ottumwa ball? Well, I've been asking a lot of things about the officials' calls or non-calls. Inbound to Jackson. A wing 3 is good for Ariana Jackson. She's got 9. 56-27. Nelson kicks it right wing. Schneckloth trying to answer with a 3. Count it. Chloe Schneckloth, the three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Back the other way, Jackson driving in, stumbling, and that's a travel. Good defense by the Bulldogs there to slow down the transition, and Jackson a little slow to get up. You hope she's okay. Kind of flexing that left knee. They're going to get her out of there. She wears braces on both knees. And Kayla Madison back in. Jackson, a 5'9" freshman, talented player, averages nearly 14 a game. Hopefully she's okay. I'll say this about Roosevelt. It stinks that they're handing it to us right now. As Ottumwa goes back door to Buchanovich, lay it in. Grace with the bucket. Nice pass by Kaylee Bix. Offense is picked up here in the latter part of the third quarter for Ottumwa, 56-32. The right side, Roosevelt does to Madison. I'll say this, if I wasn't pulling for Ottumwa here, this Roosevelt team's fun to watch. Into the high post, Williams, a whistle and an offensive foul as she knocked over Ann Guest. Ann has done some good work here in the third quarter, coming off the bench. 16.8 seconds to go in the third. Bulldogs, we'd love to see them knock a 3 down before the buzzer. Trailing 56-32. Bix into the front court, goes left side. 9 seconds towards the corner, spins away, baseline, little floater, no. Rebound tip to Ewing, 2 seconds, 1 second. Half court at the buzzer is short. We go to the fourth quarter. Bulldogs down 56-32. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, and Ottumwa trailing big at home versus Des Moines Roosevelt. Rough Riders have the ball, leading 56-32. Amaya Davison driving in from the left side, bounce it right corner. Kayla Madison, a 3 on the way, off the rim, no. And the rebound tipped out to Kaylee Bix and got fouled by Maya Williams. Yeah, that'll be the third one on Williams. Team foul, I think, number 6. 7:45 to go. Well, Ottumwa down 24. Offense has struggled, and we've said it a few times this year. When the Bulldog offense struggles, it's hard for them to sometimes get out of the funk. Casey Nickerson up top. Gets it to a cutting Allie on the left side of the lane. Drives in off the glass. Good. Allie Buchanovich has 10 in the game. 56-34. Well, an Avalanche starts with a small snowflake, I suppose, and maybe the Bulldogs can get something going here. They did have a better finish offensively to the third quarter. Left side is Davison against the Bulldogs' own. Up top, Cheatham. Right side, Madison. Back to Cheatham. Left side, Davison. Driving baseline, a little runner. Shot blocked, but she got the rebound outside the lane. Kicks it into the lane for Williams. Out right wing to Madison. Drives in, kick it left wing. Cheatham a three on the way. Missed it short. Rebound to Bix. Get stops and buckets. That's got to be what you try to do. Bix into the front court. Over to the right side. Backdoor to Alley. Put it up. Off the glass too strong. Guest the rebound. Fouled on the putback. And Guest will shoot two more. Ann didn't play in the first half, but she has come on in the second half and given Joe Vandenberg some good minutes off the bench. That foul was on Trinity Cheatham, her first. Team foul number 7. Guest at the line, 2 of 4 tonight. First one here is good. 56-35. One more free throw for Bix. And she got them both this time. And Addison Ransom will check in for Ann Guest. May have said Bix. Bix checked out of the game. I think Katie Nelson came back in. 56-36. Dogs have it back down to 20. On the left side is Davison to the baseline Ewing. To the elbow for Williams. Back out to the wing Davison. Amaya Davison up top to Cheatham. Right side Madison. Skip it left side for Davison. Shot fake, a drive, pull up over. Ransom got it to go. Davison has 8 points, 58-36. Nickerson driving right side, kick it on the wing, missed. Bukanazis threw it out of bounds. 6:12 to go. And Ottumwa will have to be right back at it tomorrow night against that very physical Des Moines East team. And hopefully we don't have the same refs because they've really let them play in this one. And a turnaround shot in the lane by Maya Williams, no good, but she got fouled. And she'll go to the line and shoot two. Addison Ransom gets her first. Team foul number 5. Pardon me, team foul number 2 on Ottumwa. Kaylee Bix will come back in after Williams made the first free throw. Nickerson checks out. One more free throw for Williams. Puts it up. Too strong. And the rebound to Ransom. Good box out. Nelson into the front court. Hand off to Bukanazis. Grace gives it to Allie. Allie driving right side. Runner off the glass and good. Allie Bukanazis has 12. 59-38. Cheatham, right side to Madison. Skip it left side, Davison. Davison back up top to Cheatham. Bobbles and catches. Back to Davison left side. And a reach-in foul is called on Allie. That's her second. Team foul number 3. Charisma right back in for the Rough Riders, replacing Williams. Roosevelt also brings back in number 33, and again, I don't have a 33 on my roster here. After the inbound, a baseline jumper for Cheatham is good. She's got 21 in the game, leading all scorers, and Ottumwa down 61-38. Down the lane, Bix, kick to the elbow for Ransom. Drives, cut off, but fed it up ahead to Grace Bukanazis, who laid it in. Good look by Ransom to get the assist. Grace has 10. 61-40, driving, and a reach-in foul on the floor before the shot is called. I think before the shot on Ottumwa. That'll be the third one on Allie Bukanazis. Team foul number 4. Inbound will come from the baseline. Inbound comes on the left side to Madison. Up top, Davison. Back to the left side, Cheatham. To the right side to Davison. Right trying to post up underneath. They go to her. Turn around the lane, fed it underneath, and the layup no good. Rebound to Ransom. And a foul is called on Roosevelt. This might be on the player whose name we don't have. Let's see if I can hear the PA. That's Troisha Merritt, a senior. Had her as 24 on the roster, but she's wearing 33. Bulldogs will bring Ann Guest and Casey Nickerson back in. 4:52 to go. That was team foul number 8. So at the line shooting a 1-on-1 is Addison Ransom. She's 2 for 4 from the line this season. First one is up. Back iron, and it rattles home. And as the players were jostling for rebound position there, Charisma Wright may have accidentally got bumped in the head, but she walks back to the line now. One more free throw here for Coram. She earned the bonus. Puts it up. Too strong. Guest with the rebound. Oh, she couldn't hang on to it. Ann got around to the defender, had the rebound, and lost it out of bounds. Chloe Schneckloff back in to replace Addison Ransom. In the lane is Wright, and knocked away by Nickerson. Loose ball, and Casey's got the steal. Up ahead to Bix. Bix picked up her dribble and got fouled by Madison. A whistle, and Roosevelt wants a timeout with 4:30 to go. Bulldogs still down 20. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way, hey. And I don't.
Four minutes, 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Kaylee Bix at the line, about to shoot a 1-and-1. Ottumwa, though, trailing Des Moines Roosevelt 61-41. Bix at the line, 58% on the season, has been much better lately. Kaylee puts up the first one, that left it short, didn't even draw iron. Again, she has been ill all week. Today was the first day she was able to come back to school, so the leg's not under her really tonight. Roosevelt back the other way, 61-41. In the front court, Madison right side, up top to Cheatham. Swing it back right side, and Madison a 3-2 strong. Weak side rebound. Bix fought for it, tipped it to Ann Guest. Now Katie Nelson into the front court. Top of the key, handoff to Bix, drives in the lane, fed it to Ann Guest underneath, lay it up, counted in the foul. Great assist by Kaylee Bix. Ann Guest will have a chance at a three-point play. Reward your post player for running the floor. That foul is on Troisha Merritt, her second. Team foul number 10 on the Rough Riders. Guest trying to convert, puts it up, and got it. Three-point play for Guest. She's got 7 in the game. 61-44. Ottumwa back within 17. Up top is Cheatham, left side for Davison. Into the lane, Merritt. Pass deflected by Nickerson, and Bix picks off the loose ball. Well, if you're Ottumwa here, there's still some time to work with. Ball goes right side for Schneckloff. Trying to get away, gets it high post. Guest will bobble but recover. Gets it back to Nelson. Nelson up top, driving right, down the lane, backing down. Turnaround, off the rim, no. Guest pulls down the rebound, kicks it out to Nickerson. Shot fake and a drive. Runner in the lane, off the glass, too strong. Guest another rebound, the putback good. And Guest has 9 points, 61-46, 15-point game. Under 3.5 to go. Left side, Madison. Up top to Cheatham. I think Roosevelt's trying to bleed a little clock here. That goes against their instincts. Madison on the left, back up top to Cheatham. Bulldogs might have to start fouling here if they think they got a chance to get back in this one. Ewing out to Davison, a three on the way, too strong. Rebound to Nelson. Here come the Dogs. Katie into the front court, over to the right side. Gets it back to Schneckloth on the wing. Skip it left side, ball knocked away and out of bounds. Nearly a steal by Davison. Ottumwa will get the Bokanazvish twins back on the floor. Schneckloth and Nelson will sit. Roosevelt trying to see who they brought back in. They got Maya Williams back on the floor. Bokanazvish up top. Grace hands off to Alley, curls up, gets it to Bix. Bix to the left, a kick to Alley on the wing. Dribbles up top, now backs away a bit, now attacks, jump pass right side to Grace. Grace started to drive, backed it out. Goes back towards the right corner for Alley. Alley a baseline drive, now backs it out to the corner, now to the wing. Behind her to Bix, whistle, timeout Ottumwa, 2:22 to go, Bulldogs down 15. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
2 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Ottumwa was in a gigantic hole here against Des Moines Roosevelt. They have cut the lead to 15, and they have the ball with 2 timeouts remaining, but is there enough time for Ottumwa to complete this comeback? They've outscored Roosevelt 14-5 here in the fourth quarter, but they were down 56-32 starting the quarter. Bix trying to inbound, gets it into Grace. Brings it out to the corner and out to the right wing. Up top to Alley. Alley dribbles left, jump pass to Bix left side. Bix trying to back down. Kicks it to Guest at the free throw line. And driving right side, trying to go around Williams. Drew the foul, and Guest is going back to the line. 2:08 to go. And Maya Williams got her 4th foul. And is 5 for 7 from the line in the game. She has 9 points. First free throw on the way, good. And into double digits. I believe this is the first time she's had a double-digit game at the varsity level. Katie Nelson checking in for Kaylee Bix. 61-47. 14-point game. One more free throw here for Guest. Wearing those bright red shoes. And puts it up. Didn't get the roll that time. Rebound to Roosevelt. Ewing has it. Into the front court, Cheatham right side to Madison. Up top to Cheatham. Jackson and Davis, oh no, Davison is on the floor. She has it left side. Roosevelt really trying to spread it out, make a Ottumwa chase. Davison well up high on the left side. Bulldogs going to have to foul, and Alley gives one. Alley's not the person you want giving the foul there. That's her 4th. It's team foul number 5. Well, if I was Ottumwa here and I'm going to give 2 more fouls here, I might take Alley out of the game for it. 1:50 to go, 14-point game. Bulldogs could use a couple of touchdowns here. Cheatham into the front court. Right side to Madison, back up top to Cheatham. Left side for Madison. Might have to go Fowler here. Ottumwa not fouling yet. Alley doesn't want to give it. Drives around her, kick a baseline Williams. Back out to Madison. Madison 67% if you foul her. Davison 65%. Cheatham with it now 68%. They're all pretty good. Cheatham driving, kick it right side to Ewing. And Ottumwa fouls Ewing, and she's the one to foul, although it's only team foul number 6. Zaire Ewing's only 44%. Grace Bokanazvish gets her 2nd foul. Kaylee Bix coming back in. It's team foul number 6, as we said. Nickerson checks out. If you're Ottumwa, you're going to have to give a foul quicker than he did before. They get it to Madison. Up top to Cheatham. Cheatham dribbles left. Curls back out. And Nelson commits the foul. Only the first on Katie. There's team foul number 7. 1:09 to go. And it's a 1-and-1 for Trinity Cheatham, the sophomore. 68% on the season. She's not been to the line tonight. She has 21 points in the game. You're telling me you got to box out here. The free throw, good. 62-47. If Roosevelt hits free throws, there's not much Ottumwa can do at this point. Second one, also good. 63-47. Bulldogs got to go. Nickerson into the front court. Kick it to Grace up top. Grace curls in. Picked up her dribble. Got it out to Nickerson. She'll try the three. Count it. Casey Nickerson, a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 63-50, back within 13, with only 50 seconds to go. Cheatham up top. Allie doesn't want to foul. Someone's got to give the foul. Bix does. Looks at the ref as she reaches out with one hand and says, I'm trying to foul here. Didn't say it, but that's what the look said. Third one on Bix. Team foul number 8. Now Amaya Davison for a 1-and-1, 65% on the season. Free throw is up, and it rolled off the rim. Williams batted the rebound, but a whistle. And what is the call here? The official stopped play. It was a 1-and-1. The official was saying there's another free throw. Ottumwa only has 18 fouls. And Ottumwa had the rebound. That's an inadvertent whistle, Ottumwa ball, but questionable officiating tonight, and that guy didn't even know that it was a 1-and-1. Hook and Osbish. Allie hands off to Grace. Grace kicked on the wing. Nickerson rescues it. Around a pick. They're double teaming. Out to Allie. Allie down the lane. Turn around off the glass. Too strong. Grace missed it. Allie tried to get the rebound, and Roosevelt got it, and then Bix committed the foul in the backcourt with 24 seconds to go. That'll send Zaire Ewing to the line. Fourth one on Bix. Team foul number 9. This is also a 1-and-1. Are we all aware it's a 1-and-1 here? Ewing, 44%. First one is up. Too strong, and the rebound to Grace. 20 seconds to go. Ottumwa down 13. Hook and Osbish over to the left side. Back to the right, got it to Allie up top. Allie to the left. Allie jump pass to Bix in the lane. Takes it down, left-handed layup, no. Rebound fought for. A whistle and a held ball with 5.5 seconds to go. The arrow stays with Ottumwa, but Bulldogs will get one more shot for a little window dressing. Bix looking. Underneath to Nickerson. Put it up off the glass and good. 63-52, and that'll be the final score. Ottumwa will not win the Metro this year as they fall to the Rough Riders by 11, 63-52. We will take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself. what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Gullet Fence, we're dedicated to providing top-of-the-line fencing services.
Family owned and operated. The experts at Gullet Fence work with residential and commercial property owners throughout the southeast Iowa area. Whether you're interested in privacy, protection, or aesthetics, we offer and install a variety of fence styles and finishes to meet your needs, as well as gate operators and baseball backstops. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KVIZ, and on the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Your Bulldog girls just came up short tonight. It was a really rough end of the first quarter, and then a really rough second quarter, and a very rough third quarter for the Bulldogs as they fall to Des Moines Roosevelt 63-52. They outscored Roosevelt 20-7 in the fourth quarter, but all that did was cut the 24-point deficit down to 11 at the final buzzer. Ottumwa had 4 players in double figures tonight. Allie Bukanazbish had 12, Grace Bukanazbish had 10, Casey Nickerson had 10, and Ann Guest had 10 points off the bench, all in the second half. Kaylee Bix had 6 points, Chloe Schneckloth had 3 points, and Addison Ransom had 1 point for Ottumwa. Des Moines Roosevelt led by Trinity Cheatham, a game-high 23 points. Maya Williams had 11 off the bench. Kayla Madison had 10, Ariana Jackson had 9, Amaya Davison had 8, and Charisma Wright had 2. Free throws in the game. They only called 2 fouls on Roosevelt the entire first half. They called a lot more than that in the second half. The Bulldogs ended up going 9 of 14 from the free throw line, all but 2 of those coming after halftime. Roosevelt didn't go to the line much. They were 5 of 9 from the charity stripe. So the Bulldogs fall to 11-6. They're 6-2 in the Metro. Roosevelt is now 10-8. They're 8-0 in Metro Conference play with 2 games to play. They've clinched a tie for the championship. The only way Ottumwa could even grab a tie for the conference title now is if the Bulldogs beat Des Moines East tomorrow, then find a way to beat Roosevelt next Friday in Des Moines. And Roosevelt would also have to lose tomorrow night to winless Des Moines Lincoln. So for all intents and purposes, Roosevelt has wrapped up the Metro title on Ottumwa's floor here tonight. We are not sure if head coach Joe Vandenberg will come and talk to us between games. Right now we'll take a 2-minute timeout and return here to Evans Middle School on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KVIZ, and on the live video stream on AttumwaRadioSports.com. The Bulldog girls fall to Des Moines Roosevelt 63-52 tonight. And approaching me as we speak is girls head coach Joe Vandenberg. So let's get the headset out for him here. And Coach, thanks for taking the time. Obviously, a tough game, and we talked before the game about how Roosevelt wanted to get out on misses and run, and they ran a lot tonight, and to me that was the difference in them building that big lead in the course of the first half into the second half.
Yeah, their transition was really good tonight. They just got behind us too many times, and we didn't pick the ball up soon enough, early enough in the game. There's a couple of times they got between the volleyball line and the three-point line before we even got turned around. And anytime you give girls that much run and that much time to see the court, they're going to get good things.
I wanted to find some positives here. I thought Ann Guest played great coming off the bench in the second half, kept getting to the line, getting rebounds, getting a couple of shots, really put forth an effort in a game that, felt like it was getting out of reach, but she was part of the reason you guys got back into it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Ann's one of those girls that when she gets some confidence, man, she can play really well, and we see that a lot in practice. It's getting it to translate. I thought she had a really good second half. I thought our core offense was really effective, and like I said, it got back into it. I don't know what their biggest lead got to. I felt like maybe 27, 28 points, and, I called a timeout there, and I just told our girls at that point, hey, we're playing for pride, okay? I think we all know that, we're better than this, okay? And now it's time to turn it on, and I thought Ann was a big part of that.
Well, if you look at the fourth quarter, you outscored them 20-7, so hopefully something to build on. I know when the deficit's that big, you might look at it and say, well, that might be window dressing, but is that something you can build on, especially knowing you've got to come back tomorrow night and play that really physical East team?
Absolutely. To outscore a team 20-7, I don't care what the score is in the game, that's a good number, and so we got to learn from that, we got to get better from that, and then carry it over to tomorrow night and then next week.
And then maybe the tough question, and I've noticed this a few times this year, when your offense starts to struggle, maybe the shot selection isn't what you want, it sometimes takes them a while to get out of that funk. What can your girls do? What are you going to tell them about, trying to maybe correct those things and get things going in the right direction offensively?
Yeah, we forced some there tonight, and I just felt like we missed some easy cutters that would have got us better positioning. Sometimes we just don't make the pass because we don't think it's there. In reality, if it gets through, we're in great position to score or get to the line. So, we just got to see those a little bit sooner in games and be a little bit more efficient that way.
Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg. Again, Coach, thanks for the time. I know it's a tough one tonight, but hopefully you sleep it off, come back, and ready to go tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Jason.
All right, Annie and Kyle, what we're going to do right now, we're getting a little short on time. Let's take a 30-second timeout, just one spot, 30-second timeout, and then go right to our interview with Bulldog boys head coach Neil Hart. So 30 seconds, and then we're with Coach Hart on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Jason Van Arkel joined now by Bulldog Boys head coach Neil Hartz as they get ready to take on Roosevelt after a 5-day break. Coach, you played 4 games last week. You go 4-0, obviously. Big conference wins Friday and Saturday. Now you've had a little bit of a time off. Does it feel like that break came at the right time?
Yeah, it's a well-needed break for us. Especially after Friday and Saturday, the physicality of the games we played against Lincoln and North. So, we took Saturday and Sunday off, didn't do anything, and then we got back to work on Monday.
All right, let's go back to that North game. And we had talked about how winning the Marshalltown game, a close one on Tuesday, would be a boost of confidence. I think we really saw that North game on Saturday. You're down, you fight back, you tie, you force overtime, and you slowed them down. They only got 9 in the fourth quarter. They only had 5 in overtime, and the last 3 were at the buzzer when it didn't matter. What allowed your kids to finish better than North did on Saturday?
The biggest thing is we knew what to do under 2 minutes, even though we were down. We've learned our lesson from earlier in the season. I thought North, when they were ahead by 5 there, the 2 minutes took some questionable shots, and we got the rebound, and we do what we do, and got the looks we wanted. And like I said from the beginning, we're going to defend. We might not always have the best defense. Might not have the best quarter or half of defense, but sooner or later it's going to impose its will. And in the fourth quarter, second half, we allowed Malik Allen with only 6 points, and I think that was the difference in the game is our defense. And a lot of the credit of that, just goes to the 2 guys at the top of the zone, keeping him out of the middle.
All right, now you had a lot of momentum building through that week, playing 4 games, winning all 4. Now you've had a break. How do you sustain that momentum going into back-to-back games tonight and tomorrow night?
I think the big thing that's going to help us keep with the momentum is, the districts came out, and we're battling for that 3 seed. And Pleasant Valley's right behind us now. They're 8-8, and we're 9-7. So, we got a better argument point, but I think a couple more 4A wins for us get us to 10 to 11 wins, gives us the 3 seed in the home game that we've been fighting for all year, and then we can go from there.
All right, now you take on Roosevelt tonight. It's kind of odd to not see a conference opponent until February. The weather had something to do with that. They've got the one kid in Helms who leads them in scoring and assists and rebounds. They've got a couple other kids that play well. The Alzheimer kid was great against us last year. How do you handle Roosevelt tonight? What do your kids have to do well in order to beat the Rough Riders?
We just got to, we got to recognize and talk on defense where, Helms is going to be. That's the biggest thing. He's their catalyst for everything. He's really good. He crashes the boards hard. He likes to drive and step back and hit shots. So, if we find him and we keep him in check, like we've done during this winning streak, we've basically taken everybody's best player out of the game and making other guys beat us, and they haven't been able to. So that's going to be the plan. We're going to start probably not exactly how I wanted to because we've had, Gatlin's been sick for the last 2 days. So we'll start in a little different defense than I was planning on, but we'll probably end up going to kind of similar what we did to Lincoln, take the best player away and make the other 4 guys beat us.
All right. Ottumwa High head coach Neil Hartz with us here on the pregame show. Coach, best of luck tonight. Again, back-to-back games tonight and tomorrow night, getting back into the swing of things. Want to keep building wins to secure that number 3 seed, so hopefully you can win your 7th in a row, get to 10 wins on the season, and then continue the momentum from there.
Absolutely. We're back to the 4 games in 6 days again, which, some of it's based on weather, but, I think right now you'd rather play than practice. So I think we'll handle it fine, and, we keep playing like we are, I think we can win this baby, win out.
All right. We'll have the starting lineups next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Bulldogs in Des Moines. Roosevelt getting ready for our boys game tonight. Just about to start here. Let's get you the starting lineups quickly for the Rough Riders. 5-9 on the season, 3-4 in the Metro. And their head coach, Adam Daly, with his starting lineup in the backcourt, 6'1" senior Antonio Alzheimer, 6.9 points per game. 6'1" junior Jakari Bradley, 9.1 points per game. 6'1" freshman Jamison Patton, 3.1 points per game. 6'1" senior Miles Burkhall, 4.9 points per game. And their leader in scoring, rebounds, and assists, 6'4" senior Romanique Helms, averaging 14.7 points per game. Ottumwa 9-7, 3-4 in the Metro. They won 6 in a row. Head coach Neil Hartz with this starting lineup in the backcourt. 6' junior Kai Glosser, 4.8 points per game. 6' junior Joe Hammer, 9.1 points per game. He'll run the point. 6'1" sophomore Adam Griner starting tonight, 4.3 points per game. Up front, 6'5" senior Drake Handling, 2.9 points per game. And the player with more points than any other in Class 4A, 6'4" junior Trey Swartz, 23.3 points per game. Gatlin Menega would normally start, but like Kaylee Bix, he has been ill this week. He'll play tonight, but Coach Hartz isn't sure how many minutes he'll be able to go. And so Ottumwa will try to make do with limited minutes from Gatlin Menega, who's been an outstanding defender for OHS. The Bulldogs looking for win number 7 in a row. They are tied for 3rd in their Metro standings with Roosevelt. Lincoln and North are tied for 1st at 6-1, and of course, for each of those teams, that one loss was here to Ottumwa last week. Hoover's 3-5, East is 0-8. We'll see East tomorrow night. That should be the easier of the 2 games for the Bulldog boys. Tonight, their first look at Roosevelt. Hopefully this will go better than the girls' game went. Ottumwa was down by as many as about 27 or 28. They cut it to 11, but came up short 63-52. Romanique Helms, a really good player. You heard Coach Hart say it in the pregame interview. But Trey Swartz has been in another world all season, and Roosevelt does not have the kind of height inside that could give him any kind of trouble. And Trey has thrived inside even against some taller teams. He was able to score pretty easily against the taller Waukee kids at 18 in that game. And Roosevelt is not big. Helms is listed at 6'4". He's going up against Swartz for the jump ball in the air. Tip controlled by Ottumwa, and away we go. Dogs moving right to left. Kai Glosser will run the point on the opening possession. Roosevelt picks up man-to-man. They lob it right side to Hammer. Joe gets it up top to Drake Handling. Left side for Glosser. Around to Swartz pick. Got it to Hammer on the wing. Joe up top to Glosser. Right corner for Griner. Griner brings it back out up top to Swartz. Swartz being guarded by Miles Burkhall. Underneath for Glosser. Kick it out on the wing to Swartz. Tries to drive in. Cut off by Burkhall. Brings it back out. Throw it up high on the right to Hammer. Bulldogs will be patient. Coach Hartz does not want them to force things. A lob underneath. Good catch by Swartz. Put it up off the glass. No. Got his own rebound. Goes back up in a crowd, and a foul on the floor. It was a good pass by Adam Griner. Maybe just took him under the bucket a touch too far, but Trey will tell you he'll usually finish from there. The foul is on Jamison Patton, the freshman, first one of the game on either team. Inbounds is stolen by Helms. Ottumwa not able to do anything with a long opening possession, about 50 seconds. Roosevelt walking across the timeline. Patton, the freshman, throws it to Alzheimer, back to Patton, back to Alzheimer high on the left. Down to the corner for Burkhall. To the baseline for Bradley, Jakari Bradley. Back out to Alzheimer, back up top to Patton. Lob to the high post for Helms on the right side. Down underneath the Burkhall turnaround, reverse layup, no good. Rebound to Swartz. Good defense by Adam Griner underneath. Hammer into the front court. Hands off to Glosser on the wing, up top to Swartz. Kicks it on the wing to Griner. Back up top for Glosser. Left side, Hammer for 3. Count it. He got knocked down. They didn't call anything, but Joe Hammer with the three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs have the early lead 3-0. Second time tonight I've seen an Ottumwa three-point shooter go down after taking the shot. No foul call. The ref's not watching. Up top is Patton, the freshman. They look for the back door underneath. It wasn't there. Now back left side to Antonio Alzheimer, who had a big game against Ottumwa last year. To the right corner, Helms. Baseline drive. He threw it away. Hammer with the interception. Bulldogs want to run. Joe left side. Doesn't really have numbers. Kicks it back to Griner. Adam driving baseline. Got to the rim. Missed it. And the rebound batted out. Ton of contact in there. Now a collision on the left wing. Picking it up on the floor and rolling over. And that's a travel. Called on, I believe, Patton over there. Yep. Boy, that was kind of a Keystone Cops-esque collision underneath the basket. People reaching for the ball, not able to get it. Someone gets it back. Up top, Hammer. Dribbles to the elbow in the lane. Little runner. Couldn't get the roll. Rebound to Helms. And Hammer reached in and ripped it out, but a foul was called on Joe. His first of the game on Ottumwa. 5:41 to go first quarter. Bulldogs up 3-0. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Inbounds comes to Patton, the freshman running the point. Brings it across the timeline, goes high on the left side to Alzheimer. Bulldogs in a 2-3 zone. They go in the wing to Helms. Romanique Helms, their best player. Now they get it up top to Patton. And they're looking for Helms cutting on the back door. He comes all the way out to the left wing, gets it there. Back up top, Patton. Left side, Alzheimer. Back to Patton. Over to the right side. Skip it left side for Helms. Driving down to the baseline. Reverse layup, good. Boy, Ottumwa's got to cut that baseline off. Not let him get into the lane. And it's 3-2 in favor of OHS. Their lead down to 1. They break a little pressure there. Get it to Handling right side for 3. Off the rim, no. And the rebound pulled in by Burkhall. Roosevelt on the run. They love to run off misses. Jakari Bradley up top. Left side to Alzheimer. Shot fake and a drive. Kicked it back out to Bradley to the wing. Patton launches a 3. Got it. Jamison Patton only averages 3.1 points per game. He's got 3 there, and it's 5-3 Rough Riders. Across the timeline against pressure to Swartz left side. Try to drive down to the baseline, and a bump foul is called on Miles Burkhall. Don't have the stats in front of me. I think Burkhall might have fouled out of the meeting last year in Des Moines. First one on him, team foul number 2. Hammer to inbound right in front of the Roosevelt bench. Got it into Handling on the elbow. Back to the corner. Hammer. Lob underneath. Swartz with the catch. And he's fouled from behind. As you try to lay it in, he'll shoot 2. That foul, I think, is on Burkhall. That'd be a quick second one on Miles Burkhall. Team foul number 3. Swartz at the line, shooting 64%. Trey puts the first one up and knocks it down, his first point of the night. Ottumwa back within 1, 5-4. Roosevelt will bring in D'Avion Oliver, a 6'2" senior. Second free throw, good. Swartz ties the game at 5. 4.5 to go first quarter. Into the front court, high on the left side is Alzheimer to the wing. Helms thought about a 3, gets it back to Alzheimer up top, nearly threw it away. Patton back to Alzheimer left side. Alzheimer holding it, that brings it back out. Up near midcourt on the left, throws it on the right to Oliver. Oliver hands it to Patton. Wearing bright pink shoes. Left side to Alzheimer. In the corner for Oliver. Down to the baseline for Bradley. Double team down there. Back to Oliver on the wing. Skip it right side for Patton, who has to come out to the volleyball line to make the catch. Ottumwa making Roosevelt work slowly here. Left side Alzheimer. Back right side to Patton. Patton dribbles up back to Alzheimer. Fakes a pass. Dribbles up top. Throws it back to Patton high on the right. Well, there's a reason Roosevelt doesn't average a lot of points per game, just 51. Into the high post for Helms. Pulls it back out left wing. Alzheimer will take a 3. No good. They call a foul on Hammer. Okay, I don't know if he fouled him or not, but on the other end, Hammer got knocked down on his 3, and they didn't call anything. And they're going to give Alzheimer 3 free throws. And Coach Hartz is saying, what are you calling there? They didn't call it when Hammer got hit earlier. They didn't call it when Nickerson got decked in the girls' game. It's the same refs. That's a second one on Joe. And Alzheimer missed the first. Now to get a sarcastic cheer from the dog pound. Alzheimer 73% on the season. Gatlin Menega will come in for Hammer in a moment. Second free throw good. Roosevelt will get Zarek Gurley, a 5'10" senior, into the game to replace the freshman Patton. 6'5" Rough Riders. One more free throw here for Antonio Alzheimer. Puts it up. And he made 2 out of 3. 7-5 Rough Riders. Pressure set up. Long pass into Handling, though. Bulldogs race in the front court. Right side to Swartz. Drives right side. Lay it up. No. Foul on the floor. Bulldogs want the bucket. They're not going to get it. That foul is on Oliver, his first. Team foul number 4 on Roosevelt. Glosser will throw the inbounds pass. Gets it in the corner for Menega. Underneath to Handling. Out to the left wing for Swartz. Into the corner, Glosser. He'll try the 3. Count it. Kai Glosser with a 3-pointer. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs lead at 8-7. On the left side is Alzheimer. Back up top to Gurley. Gurley to the right. Now throw it back left to Alzheimer. Looks to drive, cut off, kick it back out to Bradley. Bradley into the high post for Helms. One dribble to the right side. Gurley, a three on the way. Air ball. But Alzheimer rescues on the weak side, drives baseline, fed it across to Gurley, back up top to Alzheimer, dribbles back down the lane into a crowd, layup no, and Griner tipped the rebound to Glosser, and Glosser got bumped by Oliver, and that'll be a foul on Oliver. Second foul on Oliver, team foul number 5 on the Rough Riders. 2:40 to go first quarter, Ottumwa leading 8-7. Matt Gravy checking in for Ottumwa. Roosevelt will bring in Will Tyler, a 6'3" senior, and also Sharif Lewis, a 5'11" senior. Again, the Rough Riders set up pressure. Bulldogs haven't had a problem with it yet. Glosser in the backcourt, up ahead to Swartz. Trey across the timeline, throws it back to Glosser near midcourt. To the right side, Griner. They left him open for a moment, but got it up top to Menninga. Left side to Gravy. Well, they're hooking Swartz's arm underneath to Griner, trying to cut back door. Got knocked down. They call it travel. Boy, Griner got bumped both ways there and fell down, and they call it a travel. And also, Swartz is trying to post up underneath, and one of the Rough Riders hooked his arm. They didn't call that either. In the front court, Alzheimer high on the left. Up top to Gurley. Gurley to the right corner for Nico Brooks, who's come in. Swing it left side back to Alzheimer. Holding it. Now into the high post for Tyler. He'll try the free throw line jumper and hit it. Will Tyler makes it 9-8 Rough Riders. Inbound to Gravy left side in the backcourt. Back to the center for Glosser. Dribbles ahead. Picked up the dribble. A lob for Griner. Leaping catch. And he rescues it over to the left side. Throws it up top for Glosser. To the right side, Menninga. Gatlin trying to get away from a defender. Throw it back to the right side. Swartz open for a three. Off the rim, no. Glosser fighting for the rebound. Tipped it to Gatlin. Kicked it to Trey. Down the lane. Loose ball. Couple collisions. Out of bounds. And it'll go back to Roosevelt. Well, there were 2 collisions in the lane there. You could have called fouls either way. The refs just treated it like a rugby scrum, and then the ball went out of bounds, and after looking at each other like neither of them saw who it went out on, they rule it Roosevelt ball. Boy, this officiating crew's having a tough night. They had a tough night in the girls' game, too. Roosevelt with the ball in a 1-point lead, 9-8. Jameson Patton, the freshman, back in. Throw it left side for Gurley. Back right side to Patton. Roosevelt acting like they might want to hold for one shot here. It's a very Des Moines Hoover type strategy if they do. Up top to Patton again. Menninga shadows him. Dribbles to the right side. Jump pass high on the left to Gurley. Gurley back high on the right to Patton. They're playing keep away right now against the Bulldog zone. Left side. It goes to Gurley. They're trying to pull their guards up high, too. They've got nobody down underneath, although now Lewis goes down there. Now he comes back out to the corner. Roosevelt's holding for one shot here. The dog pound chanting boring, and I agree. Anytime you hold the ball for over a minute, you get me going on my rant about we need a shot clock in high school basketball. Make it 45 seconds. I'm fine with that. Doesn't have to be 24 or 30, but having it for over a minute in a 9A game, boring is a good word for it. 18 seconds to go. Holding in midcourt is Patton. Dribbles left, gets it to Gurley. Back to Patton, down to 12 seconds. Back to Gurley on the left. Back to Patton. Ball knocked away, stolen by Menninga. Into the front court, and he got bumped. Goes out of bounds. They say it goes back to Roosevelt. Apparently you can hip check somebody in this game, and it's fair game. 4.1 seconds. Roosevelt inbounding near midcourt, in the backcourt on the far side. Bounce it into Gurley, going the wrong way, and he throws it in the front court for Patton. Down the lane, fed it across. They don't get the shot off. No shot. After one quarter, Bulldogs trail 9-8. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Started the second quarter in our boys game. Des Moines Roosevelt 9, Ottumwa 8. Roosevelt with the ball. High on the right side is Nico Brooks. Up top, Jamison Patton. Left side, Zarek Gurley. Back to Patton. High post for Will Tyler. Back out on the wing to Brooks. Up top, Patton. Back to the right for Brooks. Back to Patton. Left side, Gurley. Back up top, Patton. Bulldogs still in that zone, forcing the ball to stay on the perimeter. Patton left side to Gurley. Back up top, Patton. Pass into the post, knocked away. Gurley rescues it left side. Goes down to the baseline for Sharif Lewis. Back out to Gurley. Up top to Patton again. Brooks to the right wing. In the corner for Lewis now. A whistle. And he stepped out of bounds. Ottumwa gets it back. Trailing by a point. Roosevelt head coach Adam Daly asking the ref what the call was. The ref said he stepped out of bounds. Roosevelt's pressure. They get it in to Swartz, up ahead to Griner. He passes up ahead to Menego. Did not even need to dribble. Laid it up and in. Bulldogs up 10-9. Good ball movement against the press. Right side Brooks to Roosevelt. They tried to run off the miss. Ottumwa got back well. Brooks to Patton to the left side. Up high for Gurley. Zarek Gurley. Swing it back right side to Brooks. Dribbles to the wing. Now throws it back near midcourt to Patton. The freshman standing near that midcourt circle. In the high post, Tyler, a turnaround jumper short. Rebound to Griner. Griner into the front court, left side for Menega. Gatlin crosses over to get away from Lewis. Went into the lane, got bumped. Sharif Lewis will get his first. Team foul number 6 on Roosevelt. And a line change here. 5 subs coming in. Antonio Alzheimer back in. Miles Burkhall back in. We see Kieran Bailey, a 5'11" junior for the first time. Jakari Bradley back in, and Romanique Helms, their best player, back in. A lob to Swartz at the left elbow, gets it right elbow to Gravy. Back left wing to Swartz. 3 on the way, off the rim, no, a little too strong. Rebound to Helms. Bulldogs still up 10-9, 6:27 to go second quarter. Left side is Bailey. To the wing for Bradley, to the high post for Burkhall. Left side kicking in the corner. Bailey, a shot fake. Defender flew by. Up top, a 3 on the way. Banked it in. You got to be kidding me. Kieran Bailey only averages 1.9 a game. He banks into 3 to put Roosevelt up 12-10. Glosser up top. Into the front court to Gravy. Now to Griner right side. Down to the corner, Menega. Pass deflected. Gravy rescues it. Drives down the lane. Little runner. Got the roll. Matt Gravy with the answer. Ties the game at 12. 5:55 to go second quarter. Jakari Bradley gets it up top to Alzheimer. Left side for Bailey. Back to Alzheimer. Back to the right side for Bradley. Double team comes to go down to the baseline. Helms into the lane. Burkhall spins away. Shot blocked out of bounds from behind by Menenga. And I don't know if Burkhall said something. Menenga stared him down. Drake handling back in for Ottumwa, and we got a timeout taken by Roosevelt. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. 5:37 to go second quarter. Des Moines Roosevelt inbounding after taking their first time out. We're tied at 12 here at Evans Middle School. Lob up top. They go left side to Helms. Dribbles baseline. Under the hoop pass knocked away by Handling. Loose ball rescued by Trey Swartz. Swartz needs somewhere to go with it. Oh, they said he dribbled and then dribbled again, a double dribble. So Roosevelt gets it back after Ottumwa had forced a turnover. Jakari Bradley will inbound. Bounced it off of Gravy, got it back, double teamed outside the lane. Kicks it to a cutting Burkhall. He goes to the corner. Helms a bobble. Well, that looked like a travel. Shuffle the feet, no call. Throw it up top to Alzheimer. And a whistle, and they say he traveled when he tried to drive. Well, I thought the shuffle by Helms was a lot more of a travel than what Burkhall did, but Ottumwa gets it back anyway. Tied at 12, 5:15 to go second quarter. Roosevelt with pressure in the backcourt. Menega left side to Swartz. Skip it right side, Glosser. Lob across the timeline for Menega, knocked out of his hands, stolen by Alzheimer, and Gatlin fouled him. First one on Menega, team foul number 3. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. Coach Hart said you might have to win ugly tonight, and this game is, well, you wouldn't call it pretty, that's for sure. Bailey left side, handoff to Bradley. Back to Bailey high in the left, into the high post. Burkhall down the lane, kicks it right wing to Alzheimer. Dribbles into the lane. Pass went through the hands of Bradley and out of bounds. And Ottumwa gets it back. It's been a little while since either of these teams have attempted a shot. Roosevelt's pressure is kind of a tight 1-2-2. Glosser left side for Swartz. Skip it right side, Gravy. Matt across the timeline to the wing. Goes down to the baseline, Menega. Lob it in the lane through the hands of a cutting Glosser. That would have been a layup if he caught it. Quickly up ahead, Helms. Acrobatic layup, no good. Got his own rebound. The putback good. Ottumwa couldn't secure that deflection. They should have had that rebound. Instead, Helms has his second bucket, and Roosevelt leads 14-12. Inbound is knocked away from Swartz and goes back out of bounds on the baseline off of Alzheimer. Ottumwa cannot make lazy passes against his pressure. Joe Hammer checking back in. He hasn't played in a while. He got called for 2 early fouls. The second one was really questionable. Bulldogs want him to run the point here. Inbounds goes right side to Gravy, to the center for Glosser. Knocked away from him, and Gravy trying to get it back. Alzheimer ran him over. That should be a foul on Roosevelt. It is. First one on Antonio Alzheimer, team foul number 7, and Ottumwa should be shooting a 1-and-1. 4:16 to go until halftime, and Joe Hammer, pardon me, Gatlin Menega. Oh no, Matt Gravy. Okay, Matt Gravy going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Matt 62% on the season. Needs to hit the first or in the second. Free throw up and got it. 14-13. Bulldog basketball brought to you by 1015 Transit, where every ride is open to the public every day. Go to the 1015 Transit website for more information. One more free throw for Gravy. Tie game at 14. Hit them both. Alzheimer into the front court. Picked up his dribble high on the right. Throws it to the left, Brooks. Back to Alzheimer. Driving right side. Kick it in the corner for Helms. Helms, skip it left wing for Bailey. Back to the right, Alzheimer. Back to the left side. Handling with the steal, didn't get it. Driving in. Missing the layup is Bailey. The rebound went to Bradley, and he got fouled trying to go back up. And I hope that's not on Hammer. That'd be his third if it is. It is not. It's on Matt Gravy. His first, team foul number 4. Jakari Bradley at the line, 56% on the season. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where their goal is to make your smile last a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. First one good for Bradley, and Roosevelt back in front, 15-14. 3:49 to go second quarter. Second free throw for Bradley. He hit them both. 16-14. Inbounds comes to Swartz. Back to Hammer. Roosevelt laying back a little bit in the press, but waiting on Joe. Lob across the timeline. Gravy had it poked out of his hands, out of bounds. It'll stay with Roosevelt. Bulldogs got to make some better passes there. Hammer will inbound from the far side. 3:40 to go in the half. Goes in the corner for handling. A lob for Swartz underneath. Makes the catch. Got stripped, though, by Alzheimer from the weak side. Racing into the front court. And they call him for pushing off an offensive foul. Matt Gravey got back and defended, and Alzheimer pushed off with the arm. That's his second. Team foul number 8. No free throws on an offensive foul. Alzheimer checks out, and Nico Brooks is back in. 3:33 on the clock. Ottumwa down 2, 16-14, second quarter. Hammer will inbound in front of his own bench, gets it into Handling. Back to Joe on the left, to Handling in the center. Lobs it, deflected, Hammer recovers it, up ahead to Swartz, left wing, open for a three, off the rim, no. And the rebound pulled in by Romanique Helens. Up ahead to Bradley. Bradley dribbling down the lane, nobody stopped the ball, and he laid it up and in. And a timeout at Ottumwa, 3:10 to go in the half, down 18-14, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldogs basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. 3:10 to go, second quarter. Ottumwa trailing to 1. Roosevelt 18-14. Joe Hammer in the backcourt against pressure. Across the timeline to Swartz. Down to the corner for Glosser. Throw it up top for Hammer. Joe to the right. A handoff to Drake Handling. Up top, Gatlin Menninga. Left side, Glosser. Glosser underneath the Swartz, double team, goes up through it, couldn't get the roll, got his own rebound, the putback, no, ton of contact. Swartz falls down, and a foul, I think, on Roosevelt. And after the rebounding scrum was over, there was a ton of contact on both shots, no foul. Then after the rebound was over, Burkhalter knocked Swartz down to the top of the key. That's his third foul. Team foul number 9 on Roosevelt. It's an offensive foul, so no free throws here. And Ottumwa inbounding, 2:45 to go. Hammer gets it into Handling, left wing. A lob underneath for Swartz. Lay it up. Counted in the foul. Had to call that one. Swartz with a chance for a three-point play. That's his first field goal. Ottumwa's been trying to get him the ball underneath, and they've had some success doing that. Roosevelt's being physical, and again, these refs are just really letting a lot of stuff go, even though that's the 10th foul on the Rough Riders. That's the first one on Nico Brooks. Chance for a three-point play for Swartz. Puts it up. Back iron, no. Menninga the rebound underneath. Shot fake, goes back up, got the roll. Ends up being a 4-point possession for Ottumwa, and we tied at 18. 2:34 to go. 2:30 to go until the half. Bradley high on the right. Throws it towards the wing for Brooks. Brooks, a baseball pass left side for Bailey. Back up top, Bradley. High on the right again. To the right side for Brooks. Back up top to Bradley. Into the high post. And a pass knocked away. Handling couldn't quite get to it. Rescued by Brooks. Oliver made the bad pass there. He's at the high post. Ball goes left side for Bailey. Into the corner, Helms. Baseline drive. Fed it across. Missed two teammates. Threw it out of bounds. Well, Romanique Helms looks like he's always trying to make the stylish play, and that time he just needed to make a simpler pass. Taylor Young has checked in for the first time for Ottumwa. And Will Tyler is in again for Roosevelt. Hammer inbounding in front of his own bench. Gets it back towards his own basket to Menninga. Back to Joe on the left. And Roosevelt not full pressure this time as Joe brings it across the timeline. Goes left side for Young. Ball knocked away, stolen by Bradley. Young trying to catch up, and he fouled him. And that'll be 2 shots. Looked like Bradley was maybe thinking about dunking that ball, and Young hacked at the ball from behind and prevented the easy bucket. First one on Taylor, team foul number 5. Bradley at the line shooting 2. He's 2 of 2 on the night. 1:48 to go until halftime. Game tied at the moment, 18 apiece. First free throw, good. Kai Glosser in, replacing Joe Hammer. Hammer has been playing a while with 2 fouls. Coach Hartz doesn't want him to get a cheap third. Less than 2 minutes before the half. Second free throw, got the roll. And Roosevelt back in front by 2, 20-18. Glosser inbounds, left side to Swartz. Back to Kai. He'll cross the timeline here. Hands off to Young. Into the corner, Glosser, baseline drive, bounce it right side for Handling. Handling in the lane, back to the corner, Glosser, a bobble and a catch, brings it out to the wing. Got it up top to Menninga. 1:25 on the clock. Gatlin trying to drive, cut off, backs away from Brooks. Goes left side to Drake. To the right side, Glosser. Down to the block for Swartz, double team, stumbling, got the shot up, no good. Rebound to Helms, a whistle. Bulldogs want to travel. I think they're going to get a foul on Ottumwa here. Trying to see who it's on. It's on Gatlin Menninga. That's his second. Team foul number 6. Again, though, an Ottumwa player falling down on a shot attempt and no foul on the shot. I find it hard to believe that every single time our guys just fell down. Glosser nearly had the steal. Brooks rescued it near midcourt. Picked up his dribble under pressure from Gatlin. Bounces it towards the right for Bradley. Now they get it back out to Brooks. He picked up his dribble again near the corner. Lob it up high on the right to Bailey. Roosevelt maybe holding for one shot again here. Over to the left is Bailey. Skip it right side for Helms. Down to the corner. Well, they'll launch a three. Bradley left it short. And the rebound tipped. And it's out of bounds off Ottumwa there. 38.4 seconds to go. Not sure Jakari Bradley shooting a three is what they wanted to do there. He's now 0 for 9 from range on the season. Inbound to Bailey left side. Well, as long as Roosevelt held at the end of the first quarter, I was surprised they weren't holding in there. Now they will. They'll hold for the final shot here, leading by 2, 26 seconds and counting. Jakari Bradley just dribbling near the scorer's table. Ottumwa staying back in the 2-3 zone right now. They'll wait and see what the Rough Riders try to do. Ottumwa's committed 6 fouls. They don't have a foul to give here. They'll just try to play this out. Down to 8 seconds. Up top, Helms. Helms splits defenders. Little floater. Banked it in. 22-18 inbound to Menninga, and they won't get a shot off. 22-18 Roosevelt at the half. We will take a 3-minute timeout and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and specials at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Your Bulldog boys trailing Des Moines Roosevelt at the half in a low-scoring and rather physical game, 22-18. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where their goal is to make your smile last a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. And by Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the train depot. Good quality gourmet food selections. Not a lot to speak of in terms of scoring. Trey Swartz has 4 for Ottumwa, so does Gatlin Meniga, so does Matt Gravy. 3 points for Kai Glosser and 3 for Joe Hammer. For Des Moines Roosevelt, Romanique Helms has 6 points, so does Jakari Bradley. Jamison Patton has 3 points, Kieran Bailey has 3 points, Will Tyler has 2 points, and Antonio Alzheimer has 2 points. Free throws, Ottumwa, you feel like they should have had more opportunities than they did at the line. They're 4 of 5 from the line. Roosevelt is 6 for 7. And foul trouble, both Gatlin Meniga and Joe Hammer have 2 fouls for Ottumwa, so they'll have to be a little bit careful. Miles Burkhall has 3 for Des Moines Roosevelt. They put him on Swartz, and he was very physical. Probably could have fouled out if they called everything, but he's got 3. Alzheimer has 2, and DeAvion Oliver has 2 fouls as well for the Rough Riders. So at the half, Ottumwa down 4, 22-18. They're certainly not out of it. Got to take care of the ball better offensively. They've had way too many turnovers in this game. The defense has been pretty good. Could have been a little bit better. They've certainly held Helms in check. Came in as a reputation as a guy who does everything, and that zone defense has kind of taken him out of some of his stuff. So expect to see a lot more zone in the second half as well. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure patients achieve the best results. By Jana Brumbaugh at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana is one of the top producing realtors in the area, so call today and you'll see why she's highly recommended. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, now with new set hours to better serve you. Check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the second half. Bulldogs down 4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrito Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, get out the way.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Bulldog boys down 4 to Des Moines Roosevelt, 22-18. Ottumwa's 6-game win streak on the line. Third place in the Metro on the line. The winner will get to 4-4 in the Metro. The loser will fall to 3-5, with only 2 games remaining after tonight. Ottumwa wants to have a winning conference record. They need to win out tonight against Roosevelt, tomorrow night against East, who's winless, and then next Friday at Roosevelt. Bulldogs 9-7, 5 games to play. You've got, after tonight, East tomorrow night, Mount Pleasant at home Monday, Urbandale at home Tuesday, and Roosevelt on the road Friday. The Urbandale games are senior night next week. Bulldog ball to start the game, inbound to Griner, tried to lob it to Swartz. The lob was deflected, and Roosevelt stole it. Someone's run that play a few times. That time, Roosevelt knocked the pass away. Alzheimer front court right side. Dribbling up high. Boy, Roosevelt really willing to take the air out of the ball. Boy, he's just holding it midcourt. Are we playing Des Moines Hoover? I mean, this is get Menig out to pressure him. If Roosevelt's not even going to try to start the second half, then I'm going to write a letter to the Athletic Association and say, can we get a shot clock by the playoffs? Now Burkhall in the lane, ball knocked out of his hands out of bounds. It'll stay with Roosevelt. And looks like their coach wants the ball to come right back outside. Roosevelt trying to get it in. Bradley, Jakari Bradley throws it in the corner for Patton, the freshman, Jamison Patton. Jump pass back up top to Alzheimer, and Roosevelt will start playing catch on the perimeter again. And they move Bradley back up near midcourt in the right corner. And this is North Carolina four corners offense right now. Roosevelt's trying to win this game 30-25 or something. High post Helms underneath the Burkhall, layup good. Ottumwa, you can't bring the zone up too high when they come up too high. And that leaves the back door and the passing lanes underneath. Burkhall makes it 24-18 Roosevelt. Into the front court, Swartz right side. To the corner, Glosser. Driving baseline, bounce it left corner for Meniga. Up top, Griner. Adam back to the left wing for Glosser. Bulldogs got to fix their spacing here. Meniga in the corner, brings it out to the wing. Back up top to Kai, gets it to Hammer between the circles. Biggest lead of the game for Roosevelt, they're up 6. Ball goes right side to Glosser. Into the corner for Hammer. Hammer up top to Kai. Back to Joe. Shot fake, dribble in the lane. Kick it left corner for Griner. Adam a baseline drive. Jump pass right corner for Swartz. 3 on the way. Left it short. Rebound on the floor to Helms. He wants to run down the center of the court. Tried to dish it to Patton off his hand, and Swartz picks it off. Up ahead to Meninga in the front court left side. He drives the lane all the way to the rim. The layup good. Gatlin Meninga has 6 points. Dogs back within 4, 24-20. Well, as good as Helms is, he's not taking care of the ball well in this game. Alzheimer swings it up Patton, left side Bradley. Bradley down to the baseline, a whistle, and a push foul on Ottumwa here. Kai Glosser with his first, team foul number 1 of the half. 5:44 to go in the third. Bradley will inbound from the baseline, the junior. Goes in the corner for Patton. On the wing to Helms, up top to Alzheimer. Back to the left for Patton. I apologize, folks, that this isn't very exciting right now. Alzheimer near midcourt, high on the right side to Bradley. One dribble, double team, threw it in the corner. Burkhall bobbled it, picked it up. One dribble out, now throws it up top to Bradley. Now to Alzheimer, now left side to Patton. Back to Alzheimer. Right side to Bradley and into the high post for Helms, and he threw it behind Patton and out of bounds. Romanique Helms has thrown a couple of passes away here in this third quarter. Bulldogs could get back within 2 or maybe 1, down 24-20. Hammer across the timeline, left side to Glosser. Glosser up top to Meninga, right side to Griner. Griner up top to Joe, left side to Trey Swartz. Swartz in the corner for Hammer. Hammer trying to call out something here, not happy with where his teammates are. Got it up top to Glosser, right wing Meninga. Gatlin trying to dribble, had it knocked away, stolen. Bradley picks it up, 2-on-2 the other way. Left side, Helms slips, lost the ball, and a travel's called. I'm not sure how that's a travel. He was dribbling when he slipped, but they call the travel. And now Helms will check out, and Will Tyler is in for Roosevelt. Helms is upset going to the bench. Rough Riders pressure, inbound to Glosser, throw it back to Hammer. Dribbling left side, racing into the front court. Lob deflected. Griner rescues it. He's got room to drive. Kick it across off the hands of Swartz out of bounds. Burkhall deflected it. Swartz then had to go off his fingers. Man, maybe a bounce pass there is a better idea. Still 24-20 Rough Riders. They have the ball, 4:22 to go third quarter. Each team with 1 bucket in this quarter, and that's mainly because Roosevelt's slowing it down. High post to Tyler, out to Alzheimer, up top Patton, left side Bradley. They double team him on the sideline, get it back to Patton. Bulldogs trying to trap to Tyler, shot fake, back to Patton, up high on the left to Bradley. Bradley into the high post, Tyler underneath Burkhall, layup good. Bulldogs got to rotate better, and a timeout Ottumwa. That's what Coach Hartz is going to say. 3:57 to go in the third. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You look at the matter yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these long days.
3:57 to go third quarter. Bulldogs down 26-20, inbounding after taking their second timeout. Inbound to Handling, back to Hammer, and he says, clear out, I got this. Shakari Bradley shadowing him in the backcourt. Joe across the timeline. Throws it right side to Meninga. Down to the corner for Swartz. Trey only has 4 points in this game. That's a lot to do with the pace that Roosevelt has set. Glosser driving. Bounce it out to Swartz right side. Skip it left wing for Handling. Back up top to Hammer. Or left side for Meninga. Gatlin holding it, got it up top to Handling. A lob underneath, Swartz, tough catch in the lane, go up, counted in the foul. Trey Swartz with a chance for a 3-point play. See who the foul is on here. I think it's on Will Tyler, his first. Team foul number 1 of the half on the Rough Riders. Swartz, second chance for a 3-point play tonight. He missed the first one. This one he knocks down. He's got 7. Dogs back within 3, 26-23. Someone's got to avoid giving up the backdoor to Burkhall underneath. That's the only 2 buckets Roosevelt has in nearly 5 minutes here. They've gone by in the third quarter. Tyler holding it on the left. Ottumwa's gone man-to-man. Now Patton left side for Alzheimer. Goes around a pick. Alzheimer lost the dribble. It rolls out near midcourt but doesn't cross the timeline. Got it to Tyler. To the right side for Patton. Patton dribbles up top. Down the lane. Jump pass left wing to Alzheimer. Got it to Burkhall. Back to the wing Bradley. Bradley around a pick. To Tyler. Underneath to Burkhall. Turnaround hook shot. No. Bradley the putback. Yes on the tip. Someone's got to box him out. 28-23. Rough Riders up 5. Hammer tells everyone to clear out. Brings it across the timeline, guarded by Bradley. Left side to Glosser. Glosser, pass deflected, rescued by Hammer. Got it to Glosser in the corner. Baseline drive. Try to go right corner to Handling. Picked off by Patton. Now Burkhall dribbles it off his foot, rescues it. Gatlin nearly stole it. Patton got it. Up top to Tyler. Shot fake. Goes left corner. Burkhall thought about a 3. Throws it to Patton. A couple of their kids could have taken a 3 there, but I don't think either of them is a guy they want shooting the 3. Burkhall near the right wing. Underneath for Tyler. Tough catch. Back out to Alzheimer on the wing. And Menninga took it away. Just knocked it right out of his hands. Bulldogs needed that. Minute 50 to go in the third. Gatlin into the front court. Dribbles around Alzheimer in the lane. All the way in. Layup. Counted to the foul. Gatlin Menninga with a chance for a 3-point play. Boy, he just blew by everybody. Let's see who this foul is on. Waiting for them to post it on the board. It's the 3rd foul on Antonio Alzheimer. Roosevelt's going to make a few subs here. They already got Romanique Helms back into the game. They'll bring back Zarek Gurley for Alzheimer. And for the first time we see Ethan Lovan, a 5'9" junior. He comes in for Patton. Menninga at the line, 54% on the season. He's got 8 points. This should be a big 9th one. Free throw too strong, and the rebound to Gurley. Ottumwa was 1 of 3 trying to convert 3-point play opportunities tonight. They trailed by 3, 28-25. Lovan tried to hand off to Gurley. Glosser tried to knock it away. They call a foul on Kai, his 2nd, team foul number 2. Gurley will inbound from the near side right down below me. Throws it in the backcourt for Lovan, who brings it across the timeline. Goes left side to Bradley. Bradley up top to Burkhall, right side for Gurley. Underneath to Bradley. Kicks it out to Lovan, to the wing Burkhall. A shot fake, back in the corner for Lovan. He's not looking to shoot at all. Dribbles to the wing with a minute 15 to go. Up top Bradley. Bradley asking for someone to come help him. Picked up his dribble. In trouble. Pass knocked into the backcourt. Glosser diving for it, but Gurley has it. Now they got 5-on-4 the other way. Kai's got to hustle back. In the corner, Helms. Throw it to Gurley. Now down to the baseline for Bradley. Glosser got back into it. Roosevelt didn't press its advantage. And now they take a timeout. 51.4 seconds left in the third. Bulldogs down 3. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Roosevelt inbounding after they took their 2nd timeout. Under 50 seconds to go in the third. Rough Riders up 3, 28-25. Jakari Bradley, right side, Ethan Lovan. Underneath the Burkhall. And a foul on the floor called on Ottumwa. Menninga tried to reach around, knock it away. That's the 3rd one on Gatlin. Only team foul number 3 on Ottumwa. 41.2 left in the third. Matt Gravy checking in for Ottumwa. He will replace Menninga. Gatlin's been sick this week. He's played well when he's been in there. He's got 8 points. That leads the team right now. Inbound in the lane to Bradley, and the finger roll is good. Ottumwa fell asleep on that inbounds pass. They're back down 5, 30-25. 30 seconds to go. Roosevelt with some man pressure. Pass goes across the timeline to Swartz. Dribbling against Burkhall. They kind of clear out for him. He's on the right side. Gets it on the wing now to Glosser. Down to 20 seconds. Kai left side to Gravy. Matt gets it up top to Hammer. Down to 13 seconds. Bulldogs can hold for one here. Hammer out near midcourt on the left. Goes around to pick. They double team him ahead to Swartz. And Swartz got bumped by Lovan with 5.9 seconds to go in the third. Boy, there's been a lot of contact. Sometimes it doesn't get called, and then the bump fouls and touch fouls get called. Roosevelt didn't like that call. First one on Lovan, team foul number 3. Ottumwa inbounding from in front of their own bench, 5.9 seconds. Inbound to Handling, back to Hammer. Lob underneath Swartz, a tough catch. He'll lay it up and in. 30-27, that's how the third quarter ends. We'll take 1 minute, come back for the fourth on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way, hey. And I don't.
Start of the fourth quarter. Des Moines Roosevelt 30, Ottumwa 27 in our boys game tonight. Rough Riders have the basketball. Ethan Lovan into the front court. Goes left side to Burkhall. Up top, Jakari Bradley. Right side back to Lovan. Up top, Romanique Helms. A shot fake, kick it left side. That is Eric Gurley. Ottumwa's playing man-to-man. They got out of the zone because Roosevelt was playing keep away, not really trying. Helms on the right, up top to Bradley. Left side, Lovan. Goes around to pick. Up top to Burkhall. Right side to Gurley. Down underneath for Helms. And boy, another touch foul is called. That's on Meninga. That's his fourth. He just tried to reach around, tap the pass away. I didn't see much contact at all. Again, there have been some giant collisions in this game that go no foul at all, and that's called a foul. And it puts Gatlin back on the bench. Inbound in the corner for Helms. He's had a few turnovers in this game. Throw it up top to Lovan. Goes left, gets it up top to Gurley. Ottumwa's in the zone now off the inbounds. See if Roosevelt takes the air out of the ball again. They go to the right side for Gurley. Back to the left for Lovan. Lovan dribbles up top. Right side to Gurley again. Now he drives, got around his man, the layup good. Ottumwa switched back to man, and then Gurley blew by and laid it in. 32-27. Ottumwa keeps getting within 3, and then they can't get any lower than that. Hammer into the front court. Left side for Glosser. Up top, Swartz. A shot fake. Trying to drive in. Cut off. Bounce it back out to Hammer. To the right corner for Handling. Underneath to Matt Gravy. Matt turn around in the lane. Off the glass and good. Matt Gravy has 6 points. 32-29. And Roosevelt committed an inbounding violation. They threw it away and gave it back to Ottumwa. Rough Riders will get Jamison Patton, their freshman point guard, back into the game. He will replace Ethan Lovan. 32-29, Ottumwa down 3. Now they have the ball. First time in a while they've gotten the ball down 3. A lob into Swartz in the lane. Goes up. Counter to the foul through the contact. Trey Swartz will have a chance to tie the game with a free throw. And Burkhall just got his 4th. Team foul number 4 on the Rough Riders. Swartz into double digits with 11. He's had to work hard for those points tonight. Free throw up. Got it. We are tied at 32. Antonio Alzheimer back in for Roosevelt, replacing Burkhall, who sits with those 4 fouls. Bulldogs sorting out who's guarding who, as Patton will bring it across the timeline. Ball goes right side for Helms. Up top Bradley, left side Patton. Hammer guarding him. Up top Alzheimer. Boy, he was open for a 3, decided not to take it. Up top Gurley, left side to Patton again. Down to the corner for Alzheimer on the left. Around to Helms pick. Drives in the lane. Jump pass right corner Patton to the wing Gurley. Up top Alzheimer. Penetrates again. Floater, right hand no, but a foul is called, and Antonio Alzheimer will shoot 2. That's a third one on Kai Glosser. Team foul number 5. This is the same these are the same officials who in the girls' game let everything underneath go. Free throw is on the way. Good. Alzheimer 73% on the season. Not a guy you really want to foul. 33-32 Rough Riders. Second free throw. Off, no good. Long rebound, though, run down by Bradley. Double teamed in the corner. His pass knocked away by Swartz out of bounds. Boy, Ottumwa's got to get those rebounds. Now Roosevelt could get back up by 3 or 4 if they get a bucket here. 5:58 to go. Bradley looking to get it in. Bounce it to the corner for Helms. Guarded by Gravy. Throw it up high on the left to Patton. Back to Helms. Behind the back dribble, trying to back his way in. Shot fake, put it up. Missed it. Rebound. Put back, no. Helms got another rebound. A whistle. That's a travel. They call traveling underneath, and Ottumwa gets it back down 1. 5:44 to go. 33-32. Hammer got it into Handling. Zone pressure shown here, at least for the moment, by Roosevelt. Pass deflected. Gravy's got it on the right side. Across the timeline. And knocked out of bounds into the Ottumwa bench by Alzheimer. Ottumwa will inbound in front of its own bench. Hammer will throw the inbounds pass. Roosevelt's coach is desperately trying to tell him to watch Swartz underneath. Hammer gets it up top to Swartz. Left side to Gravy. Throw it back to Hammer. Top of the key. Back to the wing for Gravy on the left. Dribbles back up top. Right wing to Swartz. He's guarded by Helms now. Ball poked out of his hands, and Helms picks up the loose ball. Hammer tried to dispossess him, but he laid it up and in. 8 points for Helms. That was a bad time for a turnover for Ottumwa. They're down 3 again, 35-32. Left side Handling. Dribbles across the timeline into a double team. And a foul is called. And now Roosevelt's upset with the official. That's a second foul on Jamison Patton, team foul number 5. Boy, Ottumwa was headed for a turnover there, and that call, and the official says he was pushing him underneath. And the good thing for Roosevelt head coach Adam Daly that the official didn't see the hand gesture he just made. Ball goes in the corner for Gravy. Up top to Hammer. Two sets of students chanting at each other. Now Gravy had to poke away from behind by Alzheimer. He's ahead of everybody and lays it in. 37-32. Ottumwa's got to take better care of the ball. Gravy in the backcourt. Cross the timeline to Glosser. Triple team got it to Hammer. Down the lane, lay it up. No, but a whistle and a foul, and Joe Hammer will shoot 2 with 4:43 to go. That foul is on Patton, his third, team foul number 6. Hammer at the line, 77% on the season. First one, good. He's got 4 points, 37-33. Dogs had this game tied up. Roosevelt went on a 5-0 run. Hammer gets 2 of them back from the line, 37-34, a whistle. And what do we have here? We had a foul on Roosevelt. On Alzheimer, and Roosevelt calls a timeout. I didn't see what happened. I thought Roosevelt was going inbound, and then they commit a foul. And so timeout Roosevelt. We'll take 30 seconds and return. Bulldogs down 3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way, hey.
Ottumwa High Basketball. Brought to you by Gullet Fence in Ottumwa for all your quality fencing needs. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence. Matt Gravy shooting a one-on-one out of the Roosevelt timeout. First one is up. Off the rim, no good. That's a missed opportunity there. Rebound to Helms. He'll bring it across the timeline himself. Antonio Alzheimer got that foul. I think he held somebody as Roosevelt was trying to get the ball in bounds. And now Hammer knocks the ball away. Glosser comes up with a loose ball. Bulldogs get a steal. They needed that. Alzheimer's still in the game with 4 fouls. Glosser stumbling, picked up the ball. It's tried to pass it to Handling. It's knocked out of bounds by Helms. It'll stay with Ottumwa. Glosser was tripped. They didn't call it. He rolled over, didn't have the ball, grabbed it, tried to throw it to Handling. Helms knocked it out of bounds into the scorer's table. Well, this game has been weird. A lob from the inbounds underneath to Swartz. He's triple teamed. He goes up and lays it in anyway. Trey Swartz brings Ottumwa back within 1, 37-36. What a pass from the sideline, from the out of bounds by Joe Hammer. Patton throws it left to Gurley. Gurley goes up top to Alzheimer, again playing with 4 fouls, 4 minutes to go. Roosevelt trying to take the air out of the ball again in a 1-point game. Swartz guarding Alzheimer. He hands off to Helms. Helms over to the right. Goes left to Patton. Underneath to Bradley. Spins away from the double team. Laid it up. No, but he got fouled by Matt Gravy. Second foul on Matt. Team foul number 6 on Ottumwa. Jakari Bradley at the line. He came in at 56% on the season, but he's made all 4 of his free throws here. He'd only been 29 of 52. First one here, he got that one to go. He has 11 in the game. He's above his average of 9.1. 38-36 Rough Riders. Second free throw, got them both. 39-36. Roosevelt sets up the pressure. Hammer running the baseline, got it into Swartz on the left. Back to Joe. Right side to Gravy. Left side intercepted by Helms. Bad choice by Gravy there. Helms driving in, ran over Hammer, but they call a blocking foul, and Helms will shoot 2. Okay, Joe didn't have the best position there, but Helms lowered his shoulder and ran him over. If you lower your shoulder and initiate the contact, that should be an offensive foul. It's a 3rd on Hammer. Team foul number 7. 2 free throws for Helms. Romanique Helms, 61% on the season. Roosevelt leading by 3 and shooting 2. First one up and good. Adam Greiner and Gatlin Menninga back in for Ottumwa. Menninga playing with 4 fouls. Gravy and Handling will sit. 40-36. One more free throw for Romanique Helms. Puts it up. Got the roll. Man, they just won't miss. 41-36. Ottumwa down 5 again. Inbound to Swartz. Back to Hammer. Long pass up ahead. Glosser's behind everybody, and he'll lay it in. Well, that's how you beat the press. And they're all going to play in the backcourt. Just run somebody down under the basket. 41-38, back within 3. Got to get a stop here. Helms has it between the circles. He's guarded by Menninga, Bulldogs' best defender. Gatlin playing with 4 fouls. A handoff to Alzheimer. Up top, Bradley. Pass nearly... Well, they're going to call Hammer for a foul there. Hammer was trying to reach into the passing lane. He couldn't reach the ball. He didn't interrupt the pass at all, but that's the 4th one on Joe. Team foul number 8, and Zarek Gurley will shoot 2. He's only 46%. Pardon me, he's shooting 1 and 1. You got to box out here. Free throw up. No good. Rebound to Griner. Well, if Gurley's on the floor and you need to foul, that's the guy you want to foul. You don't want Hammer to do it. He's got 4. Joe into the front court. Down to left corner for Griner. Underneath the Swartz. Lost it, but a whistle. And I think a foul on Roosevelt for the bump, and Trey will shoot 1 and 1. Who's this one on? That's on Romany Kellums, only his first. Team foul number 8. Swartz, a 1 and 1 here. First one on the way, good. He's got 15 now, 41-39. 2:56 to go. One more free throw for the Bulldog Junior. Put it up and got the roll. Bounced about 5 times on the rim, but it went down. 41-40, Dogs back within 1. Gurley across the timeline. Guarded by Hammer. They go left side for Patton. Patton a handoff back to Gurley. Over to the left, lob it underneath for Patton, kicking in the corner for Helms. Helms brings it back out up high on the left side. Menninger right with him. Dribbles, throws it right side for Patton. And a timeout, Roosevelt. 2:31 to go. 41-40 Rough Riders back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and specials at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure patients achieve the best results. By Jana Brumbaugh, Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana is one of the top producing realtors in the area, so call today and you'll see why she's highly recommended. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, now with new set hours to better serve you. Check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. Roosevelt 41, Ottumwa 40. Rough Rider ball, 2.5 to go. Roosevelt only has 1 timeout left. Shakari Bradley left side. Picked up his dribble, didn't have anywhere to go with it. Now goes baseline to Helms. Jump pass up top to Burkhall. Right side to Alzheimer. Alzheimer trying to drive on Glosser. Pass deflected by Glosser, and Glosser ends up with a loose ball. He's double teamed. And a timeout, Ottumwa. 2:09 to go, trying to save the possession. Still 41-40. We'll take 30 more seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash. Quality oil changes and a touch-free car wash. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash on the corner of Vine and Madison in Ottumwa. 2:09 to go. Roosevelt 41, Ottumwa 40. Both teams have committed 8 fouls, each team in the 1-and-1. The possession arrow favors Ottumwa. Bulldogs have 2 timeouts left. Roosevelt has 1. Trey Swartz will throw this inbounds pass. Roosevelt not showing their full court pressure, although Bradley and Burkhall are trying to deny Hammer, and now Ottumwa will bring other players back. Swartz gets it into Hammer, and he tells everybody to clear out. Joe will cross the timeline, reaching in as Bradley couldn't get it. Hammer splits defenders down the lane, layup off the bottom of the rim, no good. Rebound rolling. Alzheimer tries to rescue it in the corner. He's double teamed, and a whistle, and Roosevelt got a timeout. 1:54 to go. Hammer thought he got fouled. No call. Roosevelt's out of timeouts. They lead by 1. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Network. 1 minute, 54 seconds to go. Roosevelt 41, Ottumwa 40. And Roosevelt has burned its final timeout. Ottumwa has 2 remaining. Possession arrow does favor the Bulldogs. If Ottumwa could get a tie-up, I don't know how much you want to try to risk that if you're Ottumwa, given the, shall we say, inconsistent nature of the whistles blown tonight. Inbound to Antonio Alzheimer. Joe Hammer and Gatlin Menninga are both on the floor with 4 fouls. Don't know if Roosevelt will try to bleed the entire clock here with a 1-point lead, given how turnover prone they've been. Ball goes right side to Alzheimer. Ottumwa's in a man-to-man. Alzheimer holding it, goes towards the corner for Jakari Bradley. Bradley back out, all the way up top. Bradley would be a guy you might want to foul, except he's 6 for 6 from the line tonight. Grinder's guarding him. Adam doesn't have any fouls. He wants to give one here, put him at the line. Bradley just running in circles right now, and Grinder fouls him. 1:16 to go. And you don't have a shot clock here. That's kind of what you have to do when you have a team like Roosevelt that doesn't really want to play basketball. Well, as much fun as, other than the fact that Ottumwa girls were beaten tonight, the Roosevelt girls are fun to watch. These Roosevelt boys, this style, not good. A 1-and-1 for Jakari Bradley, made the first. And he came in 56% on the season, but he's hit 7 in a row. It's 42-40. And this was the last 1-and-1 for Roosevelt. Still time remaining, 1:16, and Ottumwa will still only be down a possession even if he makes it, which he does. 43-40. Inbound to Griner. Roosevelt showing some pressure. Ball goes back to Hammer. He tells everybody to clear out. Joe across the timeline. Towards the left side, finds Menninga on the wing. Gatlin trying to dribble away from defenders, gets it right side to Hammer. If you could get Joe or Trey open for a 3, that'd be ideal. Hammer top of the key, 3, off the rim, no, long rebound. Griner's got it. What hustle by the sophomore, down to the corner for Swartz. Back to Griner on the wing. Down underneath, knocked away, not a good pass. Roosevelt has it, 45 seconds to go, up 3. Bradley over to Patton. Maybe you foul the freshman, but not Hammer. He's got 4. Glosser trying to give it. Went back to Bradley, and Griner gave the foul, and that's team foul number 10, second on Griner. And Jakari Bradley will shoot 2. He's been perfect from the line tonight. And now Ottumwa's going to need something a little more extraordinary. They got a good look at the top of the key. Hammer got open for the 3, but couldn't hit it. First free throw here, left it short. He finally missed one. Zarek Gurley back in for Roosevelt, replacing Miles Burkhall. 38.3 seconds to go. You got to box out. If he misses this one, you're still in a 1-possession game. Free throw up, and he got that one to go. So it's 44-40. You don't have to have a 3 here, but it'd be nice. Inbound to Griner, back to Hammer. Joe across the timeline. Bulldogs take a timeout with 32 seconds to go, down 4. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 12:40 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Bulldogs down 4, 44-40, 32 seconds left at Des Moines Roosevelt. Coach Hartz has one timeout left in his pocket. Roosevelt's out of timeouts. Again, the arrow favors Ottumwa. The officials is picking up a couple things he found on the floor. Now Hammer to inbound. Lob it up top for Swartz. Left side, Griner. Pass stolen away by Bradley. Bradley all the way down. Hammer stripped him clean. They say it stays with Roosevelt. Hammer thought it went off of Bradley's leg. Wish we had a replay. I mean, we are running the video here, but don't have the instant replay capability. Bradley to inbound. Ottumwa's going to have to foul. Bradley inbounded it off the back of an Ottumwa player. Got it, raced all the way up top. Bulldogs chasing him. Griner fouled him as Bradley was about to lose his footing there, and Jakari Bradley will shoot two, and Adam Griner just got his third foul. When Ottumwa had this within one and the ball, 41-40, Joe Hammer split two defenders, tried to drive in, thought he got fouled. The layup no good, and that was Ottumwa's chance to take the lead, perhaps. Free throw is good by Bradley. Amazing, at 56% free throw shooter. Has hit 10 of 11 tonight from the line. Second free throw, good. 46-40, 20 seconds ago. Now you need a three, a steal, and a three. Hammer racing into the front court. Pull up three in transition. Off the rim, no. Rebound, Menegas saved it. Griner's got it. 10 seconds. Pass back to Hammer, knocked out of bounds. 8.8 seconds to go. Adam maybe should have said, you know what, time remaining, you got to shoot that, but pretty much you got to catch and shoot here. If you hit the three, you're going to use that last time out, you would think. Lob it up top to Gatlin. He'll pull up for a three. Count it! Timeout Ottumwa. 4.2 seconds to go. Menega makes it 46-43. There's still life. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
On the inbounds, Ottumwa can't get the steal, and they instantly foul Romanique Helms with 3 seconds left in a three-point game. Gatlin Menega had to give the foul, and he is fouled out. He will finish with 11 points, including that three that kept Ottumwa alive. Romanique Helms will shoot two. He is 2 for 2 from the line tonight. He would have to miss both of these for Ottumwa to have any kind of a chance. Down 46-43, the 6-game winning streak. If one of these free throws goes down, it's pretty much over. First one up. He missed it. Bulldogs still have life. You got to rebound, and then you got to go. Dog Pound will try to make enough noise to distract him. Second free throw. Missed it. Rebound to Griner. Up ahead to Hammer. Half court for the tie. Short. Oh, man. That would have been something, wouldn't it? 2 missed free throws gives Ottumwa a chance at the end, but they can't advance the ball fast enough to get a good look. And Roosevelt wins it 46-43. We will take 3 minutes, come back, and wrap up the night on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, playhouse, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com.
Ooh. Hi, AJ. Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these long days.
And welcome back one final time to Evans Middle School, where your Ottumwa boys basketball team sees its 6-game winning streak come to an end in a very, well, it wasn't a pretty basketball game, we'll put it that way. Des Moines Roosevelt won at 46-43 in a game that featured a lot of slow-down play by Roosevelt, a lot of turnovers by Ottumwa, and some interesting calls both ways. Trey Swartz led Ottumwa tonight with 16 points. Gatlin Menega added 11 before fouling out late. 6 points for Matt Gravy, 5 for Kai Glosser, and 5 points for Joe Hammer. For Des Moines Roosevelt, they were led by Jakari Bradley. He had 17, including 11 of 12 from the free throw line. He'd come in at 56%. That's going way up. 10 points for Romanique Helms, 5 points for Antonio Alzheimer, 4 for Miles Burkhall, 3 for Kieran Bailey, 3 for Jamison Patton, and 2 points for Zarek Gurley. Free throws in the game, Ottumwa pretty good at 10 of 13, Roosevelt pretty good at 16 of 22. Ottumwa falls to 9-8. They're now 3-5 in the Metro Conference. That drops them into 4th place. Des Moines Roosevelt improves to 4-4 in the Metro. They are 6-9 overall. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High basketball is right back here tomorrow night. The Bulldogs hosting Des Moines East. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. You'll hear all the action right here on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and see the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, 1015 Transit, Community First Credit Union, Petrita Orthodontics, Dixon's Floors and More, Cole Palace Cafe and Books, Family First Chiropractic, Homegate Real Estate, Champion Bowl, Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash, Gullet Fence, and Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance. A big thank you to Bulldog head coaches Joe Vandenberg and Neil Hartz for sitting down for the pregame interviews and helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to our producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Kyle Smith, the radio producer back at KBIZ. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, and on the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you tomorrow night when the Bulldogs take on Des Moines East. Until then, good night, everybody.